Listen. Yeah. Yes, dog. Get that out of there. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. It's a Sunday, and I say, God, no, I'm not, because it's blessed. Hey, everybody, it's your boy, Matty Rants. Thank you so much for tuning into the channel this good Sunday afternoon, evening, or morning, wherever you're at. Do me a favor and hit that like button. Share with your friends and your enemies or people you don't like. And subscribe if you're new to the channel. We have got some special guests on today for this live. We're going to do a live recap of low-key what we saw. Maybe our opinions change. New opinions will be brought up. And you who are in the chat are going to be brought into this equation. If you see downstairs, all those links that are provided, that is all about the donations. And I would appreciate any and all of them if you can, or just hitting the like button, bitches, okay? Cash App, $, Matty Rants, Venmo, Matty-Rants, and PayPal.me/MattyRants. Don't forget, we have a review that's already posted. Make sure you watch it. And don't forget, one of these guests will be on one of these reviews in the following week. So I'm excited to get this started. Okay, so we're going to do this first. I'm going to do a first intro. I see one person adjusting and the other one with his glasses on. Hold on, baby. Do I need to get my glasses? Don't you flick me off. Let me put my glasses on so I can be my age right now. Excuse me. Okay, hold on. Okay, we're going to talk about this real quick. Hey, Maddie, tried to mention this Thursday. Mom got all the clear from cancer. Needs no chemo. Thanks for your support during this time. You gave me a lot of strength and clarity. Awesome, Leo. Yes. I'm so excited. Yes. Like, congratulations. Amazing. I'm so happy for you, my brother. I appreciate you. Okay, let me do this now. We bring it in first. I got to bring in one person because y'all already know this bitch. And then we're going to bring the other one in too. I thought I had powdered my forehead. All right. Wham, bam. Oh, good morning, afternoon, Jamar.
Hey, what's going on? Good morning.
Good morning. Looks like Jamar is joining us again for a live recap conversations. We're going to be in this comment section too, because you already know it's going to go down. The girls are live commenting this time. And as a preview for episode 4 review, I'm going to bring him in right now. I hope he's ready while I see you look to the side. Okay, he's ready. Okay. 3, 2, look, Jamar gonna be, look at this. Get back in the frame, babe. Thank you, sister. 1. See, Diggy, 1. Ow.
I'm so happy to be here.
Ooh, it's on and popping, y'all.
I just got my pawpaw glasses on today.
Oh, your pawpaw glasses? Well, I got my I'll Take a French Vanilla Fantasy glasses on right now. And we got Moses in the middle. All right. Thanks, Jamar, for being here. Hold on, let me get my
dividing the Red Sea.
oh, colorism. No, I'm just playing. No. Okay, I promise we're gonna get this through. I promise I'm gonna moderate this right, and we're gonna get these opinions out. Y'all know I overtalk the fuck in my review, and I apologize for that. However, I want to get Chris's opinions, and I need Jamar's later opinion of what we just witnessed with this last episode. Plus, Drag Race UK starts Thursday, which is a big deal. Canada's been renewed.
Interesting. That's great.
There was no doubt in my mind, honestly.
They had to be. I mean, honestly, after all that we witnessed with that occasion and a lot of people not padding or breastplating, all of that, and also going through, what was that horrible man's name? Jeffrey Boyer Chaplet.
Oh,
that's right. Yes.
Oh, yes. Is he going to be on the next season?
We don't know.
Probably.
They just said it was renewed.
Probably just because.
Probably. I do see Brooklyn Heights coming back. I see Stacy, if they're smart, coming back.
I had such a crush on him.
He was nice to look at.
But something tells me I'm not his type anyway.
Well, fine. I ain't gonna. I'm gonna leave that.
Oh,
alone.
Chris got the fan out. Here we go.
I'm not.
He's saying that he's not. He may be a little too dark. That's what Chris was. Oh, hold up. I got to give a shout out to Lady Suge. I got your merch on right now, baby. Lady Suge from We're Here on HBO Max. There you go. Oh, Dooley does food. Oh, my Lord. I bind this in the name of white Jesus. Listen, there's too much flavor going on in the room right now, so we're going to try to keep it clear. All right. Now let's start with last Friday's episode and get on with it. Tamisha Aman was the conversation on Twitter and all of social media. Where's she at? Say her name. Where's she at? Holla if you know me. How's it go again, y'all? What was the...
holla at me, I know you know me. Holla at me, I know you know me.
Look, Sarah's got... Wasn't C. Diggy won the season 11 reviews? I feel like I saw him on the show before. Yes, he was. And he's making a comeback for 13. And Chris was going in.
Yeah, I learned my lesson. I'm going to keep it cute.
I mean, we can still drag a bitch, but at the same time, like, tone the dragging, because, you know, there was what happened in I was about to say, what's her name, Christina from Lovecraft Country, when she was like, I just want to feel like it. Yeah, we don't need to do all that. We don't have to drag them into the river and stuff like that. I missed that show. I hope they get to season 2.
It was great.
That was a really good episode.
It really was. That was
the ending was a little.
Oh, I meant the episode where I went on with y'all.
Yeah, girl. What Jamar? What did he say again? Because that was what your.
I don't remember which episode it was, but I remember he was like, "I feel like it's just Silky's time to go." It was like midway through the season.
Oh, that was the one where Evie versus Brooklyn Heights, the double stage.
I think.
Oh,
I
that
think
was Snatch
so.
Game then.
I think so. I was over there in that Airbnb, honey, in Koreatown, just trying to make it. The man who I was getting the Airbnb from was growing weed in the kitchen, just in case they need to know this for this tape's concerned, by the way. I wasn't watering the plant. It wasn't mine, so it died. But okay. True tea. So listen, here's how the episode started. We had to get back to these queens, basically eliminating someone in the competition that they just met. Insanity ensues. Some of the people actually give the camera who they're sending home, but we find out it's a tie between Utica and Elliot with 2 T's, to then a second vote with Elliot with 2 T's being eliminated like it was nothing. Thoughts and concerns.
A lot of the people felt like she got eliminated 3 times. I don't consider her getting the tie with Utica elimination, because in that case Utica got eliminated too. So I never understood why this counted it as 3 times. It was really only twice to me.
Okay, that's a good way to put it. I just like the fact we're saying 3 just to be shady, but you know, I get it. You know, someone even corrected me when I said Shangela had the most eliminations. Like, no, Latrice had the most eliminations.
Yes.
Yeah.
Lip sync wins and eliminations, if I'm correct here. Well, not lip sync wins. No, actually, yeah, she's only lost 1 lip sync. Latrice has only lost 1.
Okay.
I don't know which one that was. Oh, with Chad Michaels. Yeah. And it was that country song, and she was in that like uncomfortable tube with the fur on the ends. It was the dog challenge, the bitch ball. Yeah.
So that was the season 4 where she got eliminated in 4th.
That's the one time she lost the lip sync.
Damn. Well,
yeah.
I think if I was one of the queens, like I would have eliminated Elliot too. I don't know why, but she just seemed like plain Jane just out of all of them. Because I was nervous for Utica at first, because Utica is like, I love her right now.
She's interesting. Yeah. So you're looking at the cast, you're sitting there in yourself, you're like, okay, who am I eliminating? You would be like Elliot with 2 T's, because it's like, okay, girl.
I've seen it.
Okay.
The name was, based off just first impression, the name was kind of bland. The outfit was very housewife. So it was like, okay, of all the people just visually, pleasing of this group, I'm gonna look at you. Now again, I had to reiterate, Utica's wig was like,
I mean,
so far
honestly.
I'm glad she got a second chance though, because I think she proved herself in this episode. I was shocked.
Oh yeah, she came and she ate the girls.
I was shocked at Miss Candy. Well, I think I'm going ahead too far. But.
No, you can go. We can go. This is open discussion. This is why we're here, and I'm looking at comments that we're gonna highlight soon. But and I'm eating too. So go ahead.
Well, Candy I had as my front runner, but now I'm kind of like doubting it because just some of the looks I saw, I was like, I love Candy. Like I want her to narrate the whole season.
Mm-hmm.
She has the personality, but just the looks just wasn't bringing it for me.
So a lot of girls would tell you who are from New York who have talked to me about this, that's what they were expecting to happen. Like, oh, she's going to have a couple 1-2s, but it ain't going to be a full stretch.
Oh.
Okay. Now I will say her paint is lovely.
Yes.
Her makeup is beat. I'm like, oh, okay, bitch. Like you're painting for the whole face. We appreciate that. Not one marker was included in that eyebrow. All right.
Thank God.
All right. Some girls, they got to use Clorox wipes to take off the face because literally they have on chemicals. So like what you want to talk about. But I'm just saying that what I saw last night in terms of the day, which was a fool. And then we got tonight, Jamar, you had lots of responses for your devil reference for cow and chicken. Everybody was very happy for that. I had 2 people who were like, yes, Matty, for The Cell. Because I'm like, doesn't that give the villain from The Cell and she's inside his mind at that point in time and they're going through this full-on battle. But then again, like, that was my reference point. But I do see, yes.
When she went down the runway, I was just like, what is this, honey? Like, I just could not.
I mean, I was okay with it, and then she turned around.
It was the smudge makeup route was kind of, I didn't understand that. I really didn't. Like, if is that supposed to be blood from a vampire, then why wasn't it blood? Like,
well, I mean, it could have been lipstick, and she's supposed to be a whore, so she could be doing adult activities.
Wait a minute. What did Trinity say? Jumping out of car door to car door without her lipstick smudging, going from trick to trade. Excuse. Doesn't have to be so. I had to pull a season 6 on you. I'm just saying. I get it from the adult activities, but I'm using the same gloss from Glamazon Cosmetics.
From Color Revolution?
There we go.
I'm a professional. From Cardo to Cardo.
Cardo to dough.
Oh, but some other surprises for me was I underestimated Gottmik, like the face. Oh my goodness, like the looks. Like when she came out with that the sunshine look, I was like, that was a completely different look. I did not expect that from her.
Oh, she's like, I'm gonna change the makeup for you real quick here. Just throw that in there. Just throw it in.
Like he's a chameleon.
Again.
Yeah, Gottmik.
To keep the white face, it was that one.
I thought she was going to give Kabuki tea the entire show, but
Berry Kiss.
She's giving versatile, so I think she's going to be in it for a while.
I've got high hopes for Gottmik, especially with her aesthetic and style, and her her mind isn't just the full reference. It's like, here is a detail, and then I'm just going to go with it. And like me and Jamar were saying, Jamar brought up, if she had painted her face white like a cloud, like with that dress or whatever, it would have been like this full avant-garde moment. But just the regular face with the hair was like, bitch, I can do passable. I can do pretty. I can do this too. And even though the black dress number to me and Jamar, honestly, I don't know what you thought about that, Chris. I thought it was okay. It was like, okay, if anybody else wore this, I'd have been like, womp. But the story was like sellable for that moment. And then we had the whole breakdown on stage bit that happened with with him hearing the lyrics. And what I found to be interesting was the fact that it was like, oh, I forgot to have this conversation with everybody. Like it's just, okay, we all cool. Like, yeah, whatever. It'll come up when it comes up. But then it's like, damn, I did write a whole song about my transition.
Mm-hmm.
I need to have this conversation. Some people felt that was produced. Others are sort of into the mixture of it. I felt it was kind of real. What did you think?
I think it's a mixture of both because I know that they had to go in and record it, so she knew that they were going to hear it at some point. Maybe not during rehearsal, but
yeah,
y'all have to kind of mark yourselves during each other's numbers, so they would have to hear the music. So maybe just not right then at that particular time in the rehearsal. She didn't think you was going to see.
Yeah, because she was listening to the music because they were all like, okay, let's listen to her to the parts, and everyone has their parts together. So that's the start of the song. So everybody at that point just heard that too. No one was blinking, but then when he heard it, was like, oh shit, I forgot to have this moment. It was a freak out, like, oh shit. Yeah, Chris.
I mean, I thought it was a real moment. Maybe sometimes you're just like caught in the competition mode and it's like, oh shit, I really forgot to have this discussion with everybody.
Yeah. I feel you on that. Oh my God, let me give some love. The Wilma Finger Do review. Hey dolls, that whole thing confused me too. I wish they'd shown them recording. Thanks, Wilma. Love you, doll. That's our Canadian sister, and she does drag reviews. So make sure you subscribe to her channel as well.
Seriously.
Love you, Wilma. Yes, seriously. Jorge, get me a cocktail, please. It's one of my favorites. And a little hat moment, Wilma. A little hat. Just a tiny, tippy hat. Love you, doll. Mwah. Okay. Yeah, I thought it was real. It felt like a real moment, but at the same time, I also know when producers have that like ammunition, it's like, ooh, start loading the gun. We have another storyline to put in place. Everyone set this up. Let's get Olivia over here. She's the kind one. Don't get Candy. Can you imagine? No, I'm just playing. No, she liked Candy. They're friends, but it Candy
they later, but
right?
But the first one to be Olivia.
Someone brought up during Untucked how Candy interrupted Elliot's moment and started the whole crying situation, and that it was a little bit selfish. I need to ask y'all about that because I was thinking about it like, was that a way of interrupting a moment, or was it just at that time the baby broke down and it was like, okay, I love you, sis, but I can't take this anymore. Got Nick to the rescue with a tissue.
I mean, I think it was an actual moment because she had, if I remember the story of events, like she had just talked about how Dahlia had went home first in her season. And, she felt that pressure. And then I feel like Elliot started communicating afterwards. Mm-hmm. And then I guess she just kind of just processing it in her mind, and it just showed on her face right then. Like the tears had already come down, but then she just already just kind of like, broke down. I don't think she wanted to bring attention to herself in that moment after that. I think it just sort of happened.
Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna highlight some of these comments here. Vita's talking about Candy was kind of selfish during that moment. Crystal Bay, Candy's tears look like she sprayed something like actors do. Ooh, hold on now. Now Ivy the Great, Candy is insecure and showing right through the hole she wore on that.
Oh damn, y'all are reading out tonight. What's going on?
Ivy the Great, I'll give you 10 points for that. That was a good little jab. No shade on Candy here. I just so happened to see that in all one order versus somebody else. Hold on, let's give Wilma some. I don't know. Candy was getting quiet before that. And some of the group shots, you can see something was bothering her. I think Elliot, because Jamar said it, hit the nail on the head when she had brought up, well, girl, you bringing all this up. Most of those people go home first. Like we talk about with storyline, the moment a girl says, I'm this, or I can do that. It's like, okay, let's handle it. So maybe that was really the tea, that Elliot's honest words dragged Candy through the episode. And when she got to that runway looking a fool and thought she was going to pass, it was like, nah, this is not a Vanjie bra and panty moment. You are not going to make it through 7 episodes. Okay?
Now, unfortunately, I didn't watch this Untucked. just because a lot was happening. Like I was at like a little small gathering watch party, and then everyone was just talking, so I couldn't really
Oh, no one watches Untucked on the gathering of the parties. They always watch the episode, and then after that, it's like, okay, bitch, well, y'all have TVs. Hope you DVR'd it. Yeah. What am I thinking here? Okay, Untucked was basically Lala Ree being thankful and happy that Michelle brought up the fact that her skin looked really great with the gold lame. Got Mick going over the story about how everything happened and discussing it with the Full-On girls. Elliot being thankful that none of them really picked on her and that she felt comfortable coming into the situation. Candy crying because she felt like she's about to be Dahlia Sand and oh my God, it's the curse of the sisters and all that kind of stuff. And then who else had a moment? I think that's it. I'm like Untucked.
So you brought up Lala Ree, and she also impressed me this episode. Like she has it. Like at first I thought I was going to see a bunch of leotard moments, but on the runway, that was a really nice runway. And her girl, like she reminds me of Danielle Brooks from Orange Is the New Black. I can see it a little bit.
You talking about Tasty? You talking about Tasty?
Tasty, yeah, Tasty. She looks like Tasty a little bit to me, just a little bit.
I can see why you say that, but I would have never made the comparison.
Lala Ree reminds me of somebody I used to work with at a call center, and that's not a read. It's a realness. Like I love her for some reason. It's like just like I want to be like sit down and eat food with her. You know what I'm saying? Like, can we go somewhere and get something to eat and just talk about something? Like the hold up, press pause. So let me hear this out. First, you got eliminated during the lip sync. Boom. It was the boom for me, girl. I was like, okay, I know her. Her commentary is great. I enjoy her smile and her presence. A friend of mine brought up that she was painting really light at one point in time, and then you'll see the transition of her not painting so light. So someone goes, I guarantee you Simone sat her down and was like, hey, sis, love you. Let's fix that up real quick. Because you know how we are in the background. We will help each other. Like, all right, girl. Like, painting kind of light in the cheek. Yeah, so they said pay attention. You'll see the transition.
Have that phase of highlighting way too bright in this area, and then once you kind of see it, you're like, okay, how can I fix that? They find a way to tone it down, and it's like, okay, now I got it.
Let's remind ourselves of Heidi in Closet too at the beginning of that season, and then Jada S-ing the hall out of her face. Widow too, from my understanding, all the girls.
Monique used to do it in her season. Now she done got it. She done got it together.
Yep. Same thing. It's just Monique used to do that white base right here, and it would always look like the light was like just shining like directly over the face, and so that's changed up. Quite a bit.
Used to do it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just a part of the phase.
Oh, we need to talk about that. Ruckus, thank you for the donate. Wait until Lala Ree see her mama with the pork chop crew. Can't wait for that reunion. Honestly, I think they know and they just haven't shown us for production, because that would be great for us not to get that moment of, oh, you know your mama is here. Like she has no idea. But that's going to be funny to see those two react. I know that Tina and Rose know that they're there, but
I feel like they had to ask Elliot with 2 T's, like, who were the eliminated girls? Like, and they edited it out.
Yeah, like who was there? Like, come on, yeah, I feel that.
Like, who was it? Simone. Simone probably at some point had to have mentioned who she lip synced against.
Right.
So, I mean, when she was helping Lala with the face. Girl, so who you go up against, bitch? This lady named Tamisha Iman. I'm mad we missed that whole reaction on camera if that was the case.
I highly doubt that they just did, because I would want to know, especially if I knew the people that went home. I'm like, oh, I need to know.
Right. Okay. This is a Simone Stan account too. Just saying, like that is my. Oh man, I love Simone. I love that she gives like 90s Lil' Kim aesthetic. Like, I just love it. She came out with her second night look with that hair. Like, I've seen that hair before, but I can't pinpoint it what the inspiration was. But she is just, oh my God, I love her.
She's the callback queen. She loves to make references to the retro 90s eras or movies and music. So,
the Matrix reference was epic. And what's crazy is I didn't initially get it until she said it. And then I thought the whole scene with Morpheus walking up in that dance party that was happening, all of that. That's literally the fucking look. It's insane. And then I forget who was talking about it recently, but I was watching somebody from Drag Race talk about the look, and they were raving about it because they're like, y'all, this is high fashion. Do you not understand these separates and how this goes together? And what this would literally be runway. And I'm like, yes, it would be. And even the like Jamar said, the Baps look, Players Club hair that she had with that striped suit with the cape that was half attached. I had to look at it a second time the other day, and I just said, bitch, this was everything.
Can I ask a controversial question?
Oh, sure.
So I'm just wondering, with Simone, love her. Do you think Gigi helped elevate her drag, or you think most of it is Simone?
Okay, well, I'll go let Jamar go first.
I don't think so, because I feel like Gigi and Simone have two different call references, because I can't see them wearing each other's clothes.
Okay.
Here's where I'm gonna pull in the House of Avalon aspect, because you saw in the boxing clothes that she was wearing, that's the same house that Gigi's in. So that was that family callback moment, right? Gigi and Simone are two different drag queens, but they're sisters in a sense. But if you've ever seen them perform back to back, I've seen it quite a few times. Different story. Jamar's right. Gigi is also a reference queen too, but hers are into a different sort of aesthetic when it comes to fashion, or more so Valley of the Dolls, very Barbie-esque, but also new wave, full on new edition sort of situation. She even did a callback to Michelle Visage from forever ago, and was highly praised for that little, bathing suit with barely anything. Whereas Simone is our vision of what we know for references. Moesha, 90s culture, cartoon, this, that, and the other. So it's a little bit of the same, but different, and in two different worlds. Miss Mama's Arkansas, moved to LA. Gigi's born and raised LA.
Okay.
That's how I'll put that. Yeah. Ooh, I was like, girl, that's a good question. Honestly, y'all, I was here for it.
I was just asking, from I'm looking from the outside in, so
I feel it. See, I spent a little time around the world. Yeah. No, I'm just playing. So, okay, thank you, Monica. I see your donate, baby, and y'all Cash App, $MattyRants, Venmo, Matty-Rants, PayPal, all downstairs, baby. Thank you so much. Can we talk about Olivia's evening look, the color, the hair, the tiny purse, etc., and her Beyonce-inspired performance? She is in my top 3. Let's talk about Olivia right now. Let's give Olivia some shine.
Oh, yes. What do you think? I love the Dorothy Dandridge, at least what I got from the Dorothy Dandridge reference. She looked beautiful. I think she's underrated for some reason, but she has the talent. What'd you say?
By the other contestants, but not by us.
Oh, yeah.
Or maybe not even by them anymore after this episode.
I mean, not after this episode. The girl came in and she said, top 2, honey, and winner of my lip sync. So I'm here. I'm still here. Thank you. Come on, Jamar, dance. I'm still here.
She was doing some...
Okay, baby. If y'all don't know about who was
Tisha Campbell, baby,
girl,
she used to dance down.
Girl. But unfortunately now there's a video you'll see of people laughing at her while she's performing, girl. She had to flick off the Okay, let me stop. Olivia's boss. I did not like that skirt on how it fit on the bodice to me for her last look, but her face is impeccable. You want to talk about someone who's blessed with structure. Olivia's the one. That face is just perfectly shaped for her, the face, and for the femininity of it all. And she did do a really good job with her performance. A lot of y'all were like, Olivia won that. And I'm like,
Simone
Olivia did a great job.
Yeah, Simone ate. Olivia was chewing, but Simone ate. Yeah.
Because Olivia, like at one point when she did that.
It was the I'm losing it a little bit. Get the doctor, Jan. Yeah, that was when I was like, oh, okay, you falling out, girl, because that's not really the song. I know you breaking my heart, but she's literally having a heart attack. Like, hold on now, like. It was a little Vicky. I'm gonna highlight you for this because it did a little too much. That I will agree on. She was good, but she started getting manic, and comedy was showing up when she wasn't really giving that in the beginning. So I was not understanding what was going on. Oh, this one right here. That mouth part reminded me when Britta went home.
Ooh.
No, it wasn't that bad.
You cannot compare Olivia's mouth to that garbage dump that Britta had on her face, baby. Like, let's not do that. Mom used to open and like like. Ask Aiden Zane. She was given quite a few showers.
But that's the second time I've heard someone compare her to Brita Filter. I'm just like, hold up. No, not at all. If anything, she gives me like baby Mariah Balenciaga in the face a little bit to me. Put them side by side. Like the
Jamar's face with I can't.
No.
You went and looked to the side, and I was like, "Wait, I'm trying to picture this."
Her dark night look, like the second night look.
Okay, you're talking about that burgundy dress that she wore with the hair. Yeah, that was Mariah. That was very Mariah Balenci, very her. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but Baby Britta, hold on, girl. Baby Britta, I don't see it.
That's an insult.
Oh, someone said Candy is more like Britta. No.
When I think y'all that are calling Candy the fat Vanjie need to be stopped.
Yeah,
I didn't even hear that. Oh my god,
that's not cool.
Y'all need to be stopped.
I was calling her a Silky with talent.
You ain't no better. What the fuck?
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna go get a smoothie real quick.
No, like not now. I mean, when Silky came on her season. Like the lip sync did not back up all the talk she had.
Well,
now with
aside from Brooklyn and Evie, season 11's lip syncs were all garbage. Even into the finale, all garbage. Theirs was the only one that was worth watching to me.
It was a light joke, y'all. I know Silky has talent.
Oh my god! All right.
Damn.
Is Silky back in the States?
Is Silky did what?
Bitch. Okay, that's 2 for you. That's 2.
Wait, what did he say? I missed it. What?
You said is Silky back in the States? Like,
oh. Hopefully not. But
listen, I love Silky.
Myself.
I love Silky in this household here. I am not happy with some of the decisions that have been made by a few of these queens lately, and we will talk about that a little bit later.
And Britta, did you see what Britta posted earlier?
She basically called them see you in next Tuesdays. Yeah. I was like, oh, bitch. Yeah, Britta gets on live with some like harsh makeup. I don't know why. You saw it, Jamar.
That red situation.
Bitch, I was like, what is this paint by numbers mess going on here with a full fan on, but was reading, girl. And I was like, oh, okay. Okay. Called him.
You had a point, so.
Oh, wow.
She did have a point.
I have a question for y'all. So I'm pretty sure y'all know, but you know how Candy was talking about her family and like she was throwing real shade at Aja. Did Aja respond?
Well,
yes
okay.
No.
Okay. So that tea is, Aja's not doing drag right now. So that's where the whole dollhouse situation came from because Aja had a full stop and was like, I'm going to focus on my music. All right. Okay. There we go. Right. No, there was no pause. There was no glitch, Jamari.
Oh, that was it?
Statement. I'm going to focus on my music.
And I mean, they probably did have some words, but it was just kind of like, I feel like Candy was just trying to make, a moment for TV, and it wasn't really as big as people are trying to make it out to be, because people were just like sending hate really both ways. And I'm just like, okay, girl.
Oh wait, of course Aja replied. Oh, what did they say? Let's talk wild. I like to know. I've been waiting on certain things from folks, and I don't follow too much. I just recently started following Candy Muse because she's kind of funny on Twitter. Aja's all over Candy's Insta lives, and they're Key Kings, so they probably still cool. But yeah, then again, think about it. Think about it this way. It's good TV. Yeah, there was a little something that happened. What? Everyone's speculating, but they're just sitting in the background laughing at us, like talking about the situation as we speak. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to the Dollhouse and shout out to Aja.
Okay.
Yeah.
Aja has a few of my favorite lip syncs of all time, so I'm always like a fan of hers. When she went against Kimora, I love that one.
Well, she ate Kimora for breakfast. You know what I'm saying?
So
Looking a fool ate Kimora for breakfast. You know what I'm saying? I hated that look so much. Like,
but it's iconic because she really
she didn't need no hero. Not for that. Now Kimora needed the Super Friends, the X-Men.
Do you remember that dip Kimora did?
You mean that lay down? Oh.
And then Kimora, the song when she did James Mansfield, justice for James Mansfield for that lip sync. She was talking about some bang bang with a gun. I'm like,
I thought James Mansfield won that lip sync.
She definitely won that lip sync.
Still stuck on
every
that.
aspect. Her outfit was better and her lip sync was better. Why did she lose?
I can't. Thank you, Pinky Kitty. Love your discussion. Thanks for being here. Hey, you're with me, Matty Rants, Jamar 84, and C Diggy 1. We're all on YouTube, so make sure you just subscribe to our channels. We all cover. We all cover different things.
I do the housewives, a little pop culture, some politics now too.
You can have that one. I tried, bitch. I did one live recently, y'all, and I went in and I said what I had to say. I didn't even monetize it because I knew my mouth was gonna get me in some trouble. I dragged everybody.
Why though? I'm not even gonna open that can of worms. I will leave it alone. I'm not even
hey, it is a Sunday live. Speak your mind.
Speak your mind. I probably won't monetize this one either.
No,
so make sure you
tip. Why is this discussion around these Potomac hoes so dividing and just exhausting? Like, why do y'all?
Oh my God!
That's why I don't even want to get any further flame the fire. No more. I don't want to fan shit.
I just want y'all to stop attacking Giselle. That's right. I said it. Y'all, that poor lady. Does she have Twitter? Does she have Twitter?
Yes.
I'm like, I couldn't imagine waking up to her and being her. I couldn't imagine it. I know she gets every dragging. I have laughed so hard.
She deserves it. She deserves a stylist and a man who actually doesn't embarrass her. I'm just saying. She has been like the bone collector, instigator all season. I'm glad she got dragged with a binder. But anyway,
girl, with stickers on it. You got dragged by a grown woman with a $1.99 binder that she put fuzzy stickers on and had tabs included for this. Do you understand what I'm saying? Jamar, in a beautiful dress, beat makeup, and a chop-a-do haircut, and was just read. And Giselle sitting over there looking older than what she is, true tea. Candace is sitting over there still looking like she got yanked. All tea. It was a mess. Poor Ashley. Don't open your mouth anymore and say, remember, we have several seasons of you being a complete BI, Let's call it what it is.
Because I stopped I stopped at season 2 or 3 before she was ever even pregnant.
It got
really good. Friend, you missed on when the seasons got like real, like when Karen stepped up and was like, "Oh, I am that bitch."
Oh, she's the grand dame now.
Oh yeah,
she's always been since season 1.
She's like, compared to her early seasons, Karen is not to be played with now. Like, she's always quick with the read. It's never no one can drag her.
She went from a grand joke to the grand dame, like from season 1 to 5. She got that hair right.
They never brought what's her name, Charisse back. I take it.
Yeah.
Oh, the Pitbull stayed in the background. She's just messy now. That's all that lady is there to do. That's all that lady's there to do now is to be in the mess, because that's what she was this season with Monique. Was basically Sheree. Basically, oh my God, basically Sheree.
But back to Drag Race. I had another question. So last week, since I didn't have that many people to talk about Drag Race with Rosé, like I just enjoyed Olivia like having Rosé's face cracked like that. But when I think about that dip looked like it hurt.
She fell. She fell.
It hit her back.
She jumped in the air and fell down.
No, that was a death drop. That was a death drop.
That was a death drop. See, when you got 5 wigs on your head in the same fucking color, and you decide in a jacket and leotard number that you want to take a spin and then fall, you will be okay. You are wearing a safety helmet. That, ladies and gentlemen, I need y'all to stop watching that Nebraska video and thinking that that's how that shit's supposed to look like. Clearly, Rosé took inspiration. And if they want to dip so goddamn bad, then you need to go to a voguing class and have someone teach you how to do everything correctly. And stop watching these hoes just get on stage and do nothing. Bending your knee back and laying down is not a dip. That doesn't all consume it. You need to do things as steps and processes.
A lot of people feel like Rosé and Tina Burner are going to have like this conflict during the season, but they're like, neither one of them, at least right now, is likable.
I actually like Tina Burner. I think she's like,
I like Tina too. Like she's kind of getting the villain edit though, and that red hair is a fool. But yeah,
I'm glad that I hope she doesn't stick with this color story, because I was like, girl, had you not worn what you wore?
That McDonald's whore that we saw yesterday. You remember that Family Guy episode when Ronald McDonald's daughter was going outside and he's like, take off all that makeup. You're a McDonald, not a whore. Like that was literally that outfit. It was, there she go. There goes Ronald McDonald's daughter.
I liked all 3 of her looks. I'm not sure about her, not the one she performed in, but I like the day look. I loved like the night look too. And I thought the Tin Man thing was so clever, and with the bag too. Like she's really polished. Like she's like she reminds me of, let me not get in trouble, but she reminds me of rhymes with Carrie Shy a little bit. A little bit.
So
and not as far as her look, but just her aesthetic is just so polished that I can't.
Yeah, because the same designer is doing the clothes, Florence D. Lee.
Well, there you have it.
Okay, so I'm trying to gather.
You really didn't like those looks that she brought on the runway?
Fuck no. Fuck no.
She
that
matronly
ass first look.
She looks like the McDonald's condiment section over there. Like,
bitch, you got all 3 dipping sauces for the sexy McDonald's look. Chris, come on now. That was sweet and sour, honey mustard, and barbecue. What do you
even
mean?
Kimura was like, she looked like a sexy hot dog.
Like,
even
no, the Tin Man look was everything. Now that was everything. But that's where the train stops. It didn't go but one step, and then there was someone's body on the railroad, on the track, so they had to stop. You know about the A train stopping? That was what happened here.
Baby, those concession stands in the NRG Stadium.
How about the bathroom in the NRG Stadium or at any football, basketball, or sports
that's a
event for
completely
that
different
matter?
situation.
Okay, if you didn't get there first, you are always last. Like, nah, bitch. Nah. Love you, Chris.
Well,
I
know. I gotta have a difference of opinion. I'm not Nutmeg McCain, but I'm just trying to give a little bit different.
Oh, are we talking about Meghan McCain right now? Do we have time to drag this? Oh, Joyce is or Joy is over it, and I'm like, y'all, let that lady go. Get her off the show. Just get her off the show. Put some other Republican, please, somebody else on.
I think she's.
I actually miss Nicole Wallace.
I'm trying to remember Nicole. Do I like?
She's on MSNBC right now, and she be letting 45 have it.
I think I did like Nicole. Wasn't she the kind one? I'm trying to remember.
She was kind.
Anna Navarro should definitely be a main host versus Meghan McCain. I like her opinion. I'm okay with it. It's a conservative opinion, but it's not on some bullshit half the time. Yeah. I did. No, yes, this part right here. Joy Behar, I didn't miss you.
I didn't miss you.
I'm tired of Whoopi trying to be cool. I'm like, girl, you should be laughing. I would have cackled. I would have like on camera. And when they came back from commercials, still giggling. Just in the corner. I'm sorry, y'all. It was funny. We don't like her. Back to the next subject. Let's keep it going here. We talked about Simone. We talked about Olivia. Chris did a good thing here and brought up some people that were in the pork chop lounge. Deck, loading zone, dumpster. Utica, we're all like in agreement that we just love. I kind of really want to see what Utica's going to give look-wise for the rest of the season. Because all I have is mixed patterns and a strawberry to go with right now and a wig that did not hold on.
So here's some tea that I was told that was interesting. I'm going to see if it's going to show up. Uh-huh. So somebody that, works close to Candy, because Candy told them that Utica is actually like a bitch off camera. And to the other contestants. And then when the cameras are on, she puts on what we see. So I'm curious to see if this will ever show up in Untucked or online after the season is over. Interesting. We'll see. We don't know how true that is, but this is what was told to me.
I see the rumors starting.
Follow.
They need to redo that with some drag queens that could do that song justice. Because like you, Maddie, I screamed when I heard rumors. Like, I was like, bitch!
I was like, you're not going to bring 2004 up in here. What is this?
So far, they have not missed a step when it came to lip sync songs.
Nope. Even bringing back the Pussycat Doll song was a check. It was like, oh, okay, good. You can do that one again. That was a pop. That was a bop.
That will never not be accepted. We will never get tired of using that song.
So I think the top three of the pork chop lounge people, I think I'm looking forward to seeing Denali, Utica. Who else am I missing? I think those are the only two that stood out to me.
Okay, we got Joey J. We got Elliot with two T's we've seen, right? We got Kimora Hall. And then we got Rose. Mm-hmm.
I'm going to just stick it to two people then.
Not that we gave you more options.
He declined.
To me, yes. So, like, yeah, I'm interested, but she's giving me, who does she remind me of?
You talking about Tanisha?
Tanisha, I'm sorry. Is Tanisha or Tamisha?
Tamisha with an M.
Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah, Tamisha. I'm just respectful of my elders, so baby. I'm not gonna say anything mean about her.
Baby.
She's so adorable online.
Right.
You can tell that she's like not used to like having all this attention. So she's like just so humble and joyous.
Like all her outfits, like they all like this, Do you notice that?
I've only Did I really get to see the preview for next week like that? But I'll wait and see.
I haven't seen what the outfits look like for next week from her. All I saw was Kimora's that same wig.
Ooh, but did y'all see some of the girls from the Pork Chop Lounge upload their LeMay runways online?
I did.
Oh, I didn't.
The only one I remember was Utica and Denali.
Yeah.
Right quick.
Denali looked like Alaska for a second when I first saw that.
Hey, Ben. Oh my God. Thank y'all. Hold up. We've been in here. We're talking good old Drag Race. I just realized we just started going into a conversation. Low key, me, Chris, and Jamar on the phone, just doing this via FaceTime. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to share and subscribe to the channel Matty Rants. Also to Jamar84's channel and C Diggy 1's channel. We all have different programs that we do, ranging from the LGBT to politics to just animated horror stories.
Amen.
Amen.
Different.
And Tip Your Doll here. We're hosting a good on show. That's Cash App $, Matty Rants, Venmo, Matty Rants, and people that mean for such Matty Rants. Thanks to everyone who has donated within the channel. I see it came up here on YouTube. And thanks for being in the comment section participating, because y'all are leading this way, kind of. So, Joey J
came in with a wig.
He looks cute out of drag. That's one. I have.
He will not be in a wig next week.
Sure won't.
You saw that runway look. I was like, okay, here we go.
We're gonna see how that goes over.
Yep. We're gonna see how that works out. Ask Monique Hart.
Ask Monique, Kenya, Yara, Sophia, BB, Laganja.
Girl, Yara had a whole breakdown. That was a whole nother story. That was. I'm out of it. She took off that dress in the middle of that song. Baby.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the camera, look, the editing department had a field day with that one.
Slow down and everything. Season 3 was so dramatic. It was so dramatic.
I'm like, honey, hold up. Look, my friend Dooley does food in here. Joey hasn't done a damn thing yet. Online either.
I haven't seen her looks yet.
I have two messy questions for Chris, since he wasn't here to talk about it.
Oh yeah.
And I meant to bring this up in our video, Matt, but I forgot.
Oh.
Because the girls asked this question, I'm like, oh, this was interesting. Because when Elliot said, well, this is what happened to me, everybody had to vote and blah, blah, blah. So then the winner circle was like, so if we were in that position and we just had to pick somebody, who would y'all have picked?
Oh, yes. Oh, we did talk about that. That's in the video.
I think, did we talk about what they said from the winner circle? Because they each picked somebody that they would eliminate as like the biggest competition.
Oh yeah, we both say it would be. Oh, I wouldn't do biggest. Well,
but that's what they said.
Yeah, what would y'all do? I'm not. Let me think about that. Who would I be in the room with here? And I'm talking about sending them home.
Like if you had to pick one of those girls to eliminate, who would you eliminate and why?
Out of the winning girls.
Mm-hmm.
Girl, I'm not gonna say. Oh, mine would be mean. Oh, mine would be mean.
Like if I were there, experiencing them, not knowing anything else about them other than what that first day was,
I would have voted Lala Reed. Just not from what I saw, but from the first episode, what she was wearing. I just thought
Beyonce's tour outfit.
That was
because that was.
That was a good attempt. Outfit. It was a good attempt.
It was an attempt. Yes, it was. Because that was not a jacket that fit. Oh, what you see. A jacket that don't fit me. Okay. Damn, I wanted to do that when I was in the review, but now we did it here. There we go.
It would be her or Tina Burner.
I would probably do Tina too, just because I would think of her as like that Nina West or Carrie Shy person who gets really, really far and the judges really like that kind of aesthetic. So I'm like, oh no, girl.
So this is when we would like get in the back after our lip sync and then be like, oh, you have to choose one person now to send home. God, it would see. Candy looked good the first episode, so that would be difficult for me to want to send her home, and I'm sure we'd have a good time talking or whatever. In my mind, I'd be like, maybe Candy, because I know her personality is going to carry her, and I don't want nobody to be carried. That'd be the first thought in my head. But then Tina is already legend, and I would hate for favoritism in my mind to play a part in them still staying around. When I would
Especially a
think
New
that
York legend.
exactly, like Michelle even made the notion of it. If I had heard that shit, I'd been like, oh no, we gotta get her out of here, because that's gonna keep her around, and I need to be the focus. Okay, and I would want to compete against Simone and a lot of the other queens. I wouldn't want to end Simone. I'd be like, no, I want to compete against this bitch. Yeah, like let's go. So yeah, that's how I probably play that. Mm-hmm.
Well, for this episode particularly, like if they had to like eliminate somebody off of what I saw in this episode, unfortunately, I would have put Candy in the bottom, and she would have been in the bottom with, based on the performance, Gottmik, not the first challenge.
I wanted you to do that, Chris. Me and Jamar said the same thing last night. Literally, I was like, we would have picked the same too. Yep,
sure did, because I was like, if there was a bottom two, it would have been Candy and Gottmik, and then Candy would have probably went home.
Let's be clear, Candy, I love you, honey, but you know that was not a flattering look. And then it was like you took off the OK nightie, and it was like space diaper and a bra. This is Austin Powers. I was like, but where are the pistols for the titas? Like, where'd they go? Like, that would have been Austin Powers. Like, this is just mommy walking down to the corner store who's possibly gonna pick up trade along the way.
Now, I didn't like I'm about to say Denali. Elliot with two T's. I didn't like her runway look because it just didn't stand out to me.
The ice skater.
It was a step down from her daytime, nighttime.
Come on, Gabby. Thanks for
All Stars Brunch Edition.
Come on, Brunch Edition. I'm here for it. Come on, Hamburger Berry's Brunch Edition.
Now, yes. Look, you know what that reminded me of? Like, I think that saved her. Basically, that would save her for me. But it reminded me of Ben de la Creme when she came out with that fly, like the same. It looked like the same silhouette to me. You know which one I'm talking about?
You talking about wait, whose look that looked like the fly?
Ben de la Creme when she came out and she was doing this when she came out.
Right, that was the animal runway thing that they had to do. So Elliot's look looked like that?
No. Gottmik's look like.
Okay.
Like silhouette.
Oh, okay. You're talking about the sea dragon. You're talking about Gottmik's gold dragon look with the lame, and it gave you the same tease that Ben de la Creme's fly gave in terms of the silhouette when she got up and the billowing effect of it. Am I right?
Right.
Okay. No.
Yeah. I'm like, I don't see it.
Because Ben's was like pants versus Mix that was a dress with a bunch of like tearaway stuff to it. So like,
for some reason, I've just seen it before, but it was still a cute look to me.
I mean, they're both great. So
yeah.
I'm like, you had me really thinking, bitch. I was like, hold on. I was like, let me put together these two looks that I have. One I've seen recently and one I haven't.
I could be wrong, but I'm just calling back to it. Like I probably have to look. Maybe I'm completely wrong, but just like the head shape, that reminded me of it.
Oh, okay. Now head shape wise with the headpiece, I totally feel you on that. Yeah.
I mean, really Gottmik's. Well, no, never mind. I thought about it.
Ooh, Caesar. Gottmik's reminded me of Sasha.
I wasn't going to say that. That is exactly what I was going to say. But then I was like, but her head was like abnormally huge.
Sasha's head was very like Ridley Scott's Aliens, whereas Gottmik's was giving us more so like Kristen Stewart's that recent water movie that just came out that was really tired and boring. Yeah, that one. So there you go.
Very, very Frieza's third form.
Ooh.
Yeah. Ooh, good reference. I love a DBZ reference. Oh, and by the way, y'all, the anime fans in the room, Attack on Titan comes on today. Oh my God, the cliffhanger.
I am waiting for the season to just be over. So
I am
can just
so
watch
mad you didn't use that reference in the review. I am so mad now.
Well, you know what? It's here now.
I can't. This is why y'all have to join us for the lives when we go back over this again. Bitch, go freeze a girl down. Oh, Attack on Titan is the T. I just got back into it recently. I'm also into Jujutsu Kaisen right now, and then I'm waiting for Demon Slayer to come back.
The Promised Neverland. Please tell me you've seen
Somebody keeps telling me to watch that.
That is the
We're
most
on season 2, and it hit off with a bang.
Wait, I haven't started season 2 because the first season was a lot for me to do. Like, I was like, this is too much. Like, these poor children.
They told me just watch the first episode, and I did, and I was like, oh, they I can't say that phrase on here, or else she'll get demonetized.
Yeah.
They're offing
them babies. Yeah.
Yes.
Them poor babies, and that's why I can't. Jamar,
think about episode 1, season 1 of Attack on Titan.
Oh yeah, I was like, this is some Game of Thrones.
They didn't give
the main character.
Not that we needed to not like get invested into anybody since half the cast was gone in the first 4 episodes. Like that was my anger with Attack on Titan. I was like, not that I liked all the people you just killed. Like, excuse me.
I mean, but then again, we've also watched Game of Thrones, so.
Well, we also saw a coffee cup sitting out there in whatever century that was, while dragons are flying
around. Stopped giving a damn. They just stopped giving a damn.
Girl, that chai latte was sitting right there. Like, honey, we got to do breaks in between this. I'm tired. We've done 7 seasons of this. You got me in this 30 pounds of fur, looking a fool, and my character's going off in the next episode. I don't care no more. That's what that was.
But back to Drag Race. So I want to let y'all know what my friends and I are doing. So I made a Drag Race pool. We're going to be putting in like some money for like 2 different pots. The first pot is for top 3, and the other pot is for the winner. So it's like 8 or 9 of us playing. So I'm just looking forward to that.
Me and we're actually doing it.
I'd be cheating.
We're doing something similar. We're doing something similar where we got we're having a draft and do like a randomizer. So a group of our friends, we all have 3 queens that are assigned to us, and based on if they win like a mini challenge, if they're high, if they start the first argument of the season, top 5 winner. We each just get a points each week for.
Yeah, man, that's a good idea.
And then whoever we'll put in $20, and the winner gets whoever gets the most points gets the $250, and whoever is last gets their money back.
That works. At least you get your money back. Yeah, see, I couldn't do that because I know too much. Like I'd just be like,
I mean, but see, you get the random queens though, so you don't get to.
That's what I'm saying. I would be like, oh well, I ain't doing nothing today.
Well, okay, so let this be interesting. I'll tell you.
Be like, girl, I'll get my $20 back. Y'all gave me these hoes over here that be just dropping like.
Well, you can't say that. You can't say that. So
yeah, I bet you can't say no.
Because some people share the same queen. Some people have to share the same queen, so you don't want to completely ruin it.
Right. I would be like, girl, what you thought about what's her name? Yeah, go with that.
So who I have in my draft that was randomized, so I got 3 queens. I got Tamisha Iman. I got Tina Burner. And I got Utica.
You're going to win some money because, I mean...
Just some.
Well,
we don't know anything. They could each of them have the chance to win.
Yeah.
Well, my top 3 is my prediction for top 3 is Tina. I keep saying Nina. Oh my God.
Okay.
Tina Burner. I'm sorry. Tina Burner, Simone, of course, and Oh my goodness. I want to. At first, I was going to say Candy and Utica, but now I think I'm going to say Gottmik. I can see that being top 3 because I think Gottmik has the looks to not lip sync. I think that's her Achilles heel is lip syncing so far from what I've seen.
I mean, well, you know, we haven't had a top 3 since.
Let's
Let's
be real. That Rumors lip sync was kind of boo. So you know, like beat, like really, like girl, that was Lindsay. Where was the dance break? There was supposed to be a dance break. Do. Girl, I'd have gave the whole choreography, honey, with my little tea dress on. Yes. I'd have put on a whole little $12 dress for that moment.
And Olivia would be 4 because I knew it was going to be a top 4, but then I kind of edited for the group of ours, like, well, whoever leaves for that, you know, that 2-on-2 lip sync or whatever, you know.
Mm-hmm. I feel like if anything that I can just look at with the season, that Olivia will be Miss Congeniality. Like,
oh, absolutely.
For sure.
Absolutely.
I'm just, y'all know how them fashions were in 04, girl. Them clothes was cheap. Like Lindsay was cheap. That whole, it was cheap, mama.
Charlotte Roos.
Rue 21. Like I could go into Dots right now and give you Rumors video. Okay. Like all the way. Rainbow, bitch. Oh, there's a pack of 4 for these. Yeah. Please.
Ooh. So I got a question. Which queen, like from any season, would you like to go head to head on that song Rumors? Like who you think?
My brain is accessing. Hold on.
You opened the door way too wide. You need to narrow that down.
Okay.
I gotta think of way too many bitches.
Like you like I'm like who
would be like based on how I would approach the song and who I think would make like a better show with like we would really give a show.
Damn.
It's a hard question. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. You know, Evie actually would be pretty. I think Evie would kind of kill Rumors.
Okay, so I know this. I would be setting myself up for failure.
I would never say Shangela.
Just because I would want to see what it would look like, I'm gonna say like a toss up between like Jinx and Vendela. Just because I want to.
Oh my God! Can you imagine those two did Rumors against each other? How insane that would be! Like.
I know it would be hilarious. I would say like Jinx. I want to see Jinx.
Well, they would both come out as people who had like affairs or rumors that were spread about them, and that'd be the whole gag about the situation. Like they go in the back, like coming up, knowing it'd be like, okay, we're gonna pay people who were doing like this. Yeah, very that. Yeah, Alaska too. I think Alaska would do good in that song. Yes.
Yeah.
Ooh,
some of the songs in All Stars too. I'm still pressed about Katya not getting that win for Cherry Bomb, but all right.
Oh my God, I totally agree with you.
Don't open up this scar, bitch. Don't open up this scar.
I mean, Katya came out as straight up an ex-girlfriend of Kurt Cobain and lost. I couldn't get over it. She looked like everybody you know who went to Starbucks when it first happened, like just the Seattle, like just that girl. Like I said, no phone. Like that was her. Okay.
Actually, I thought about this because I watched this this channel who does like a lot of fantasy drag race series, and I would ask if there was such a thing as a all-star, all winner season. Who do you think would win?
Bob.
Not just the top 3, but who do you think?
It is funny because Bob is honestly who I would put in a position to win something like that. And we have seen serious elevation in a lot of drag with Bob, like even on looks, like the houndstooth moment she did for all of her reviews for that one season, like everything. Comedy, easy. Acting, easy. Choreography, dance challenge, done.
And even in the fantasy season, Bob won.
Yeah, like on a real note, like because it's everything just seems tailored to Bob. Like, and it's not that it's like favoritism, just Bob is a bad motherfucker.
Is,
like, honestly, put Bob in any season now and see how that would have gone. I don't think Aquaria would have won that season, let's say, if Bob was also in the competition.
of course
too. You feel what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of seasons where it's like, put her in there and see
because
what happens.
There's really, like, okay, let's ask this question. Is there anything that Aquarian kid can do that Bob can't? In terms of the competition?
I would say makeup-wise, Aquaria is a level ahead, or 2 or 3 levels.
I agree.
So I would say in terms of makeup-wise, like if it was a challenge specifically based on something like that, like a full constructed look, concept-wise, Aquaria would a lot of them. Like, not even put Bob in that. Like, just bulldoze through all of them, girl. Like, yeah, you know what I mean? So there are a lot of the queens that are winners are really good at specific stuff, like real high talent for things. Same like Jinx, for instance, not going to go for her face, but in terms of acting and comedy, Jinx would be, with Bob. And then if Ben had stayed in the competition, could you imagine if that had been something, if Ben had stayed through and ended up being a winner and was put in this against Jinx and Bob and like some of the other girl.
Honestly, if you notice, like most of the girls who are like known for performance and like, you know, live shows and comedy and improv are not makeup girls. More of them, I mean, of course there are some, but most of them, the makeup is not like the selling point.
Yeah, I think I'm reading a lot of these comments here. I think, that honestly, Bob, Jinx would be a contender.
What about Raja? Someone mentioned that too.
Oh, yeah, Raja.
Shout out to Dennis who said that.
Dennis.
I think Raja would be top 3.
But I thought that was an interest. They have like a whole bunch of other videos, like what if All Stars 3 was in the format of All Stars 1 with teams?
Oh.
I think Raja be top 10, but I ain't gonna say no.
See, Raja would work well in balls.
She's beautiful.
You're right.
She's beautiful.
But like, imagine Raja in a musical.
She's beautiful. It's true. But guess what? No. No. I'm gonna be real. No.
Like even like Snatch Game, like a lot of the winners.
I'm sorry for like Raja's Tyra would not fly through now.
Not next to like Issa Duba, Carol Channing, Melania Trump. And if you include all the winners, you got Donald Trump there too.
That's why I want them to do a winners challenge, because I want to see Bob do Snatch Game again. Like, and what?
Baby,
who did Bob be?
Season 8's Snatch Game. Nobody else was even in the room other than Bob. Who else even did? Well, Chi-Chi was cute. Thorgy did well.
Thorgy is Michael Jackson. Oh my God, that was so like. And then when you brought up the baby, look, forgive me, Sailor Venus.
Oh my God.
Oh, you have your Sailor Venus. This is mine.
Oh, you have the Funko one. I'm looking for the Funko one. I have to go to
all of homosexuals.
I got a new cabinet for all my Funkos because I couldn't hold all of them. So now some of them are like on another part of my room as we speak. Thorgy was second on that Snatch Game. Poor, let me bring this up. Poor Thorgy. Season 8, man. Like, girl, your friend Bob came up in there and it was all about her. That whole season for you.
It was because they excel in a lot of the same things, but Bob was just better.
Just a notch. Just a. And
even like, always, if you take that the challenge where they did like the Empire spinoff and they had the exact same role. Both were good, but Bob was just better.
Can I just say so while we're speaking about winners? For All Stars, out of all 5 seasons, I've only agreed with 1 season. That's it.
I haven't agreed with any of them.
What's the season that you agree with?
You didn't agree with Shay?
No, that's what I said. Well, no.
That was your only.
About 5 just happened. Well,
so season 1,
hold hold on. Let me just say this under my breath.
I was like, wait a minute.
Let me just say this under my breath, okay? Miss Cracker should have won it All-Star Season 5 because she had the best track record, but we wanted Shay to win because she got robbed in Season 9.
Find your way back.
Where is the line?
Big world and drive crazy. Find your way back. You know what?
And people mad at me.
You know what?
So season 1
applied for season 9 when Shay had went home with that best track record to roses and a bald head. That literally can be thrown right back.
I say that only because she has the best track record of the 3. So if we're gonna say that for the same reason that Shay should have won.
So I think for All Stars 1, Raven should have won. All Stars 2,
what the fuck is this? Matty is biased.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know what that means.
And again, we don't want to make it seem like I'm not happy that Shay won, but
wait, stop being biased, Matty. What's going on here? Can someone help me out? I'm so confused.
They're saying Cracker should have won based on track record?
Yeah, I'm talking about track record and performance in the competition.
I don't know. I thought that was Shay's to win.
Because Jamar's right. I didn't say anything, child. I was just in shock.
What are you talking about?
I was just in shock from his response. What is going on here?
What I'm missing the conversation that's happening.
I don't know, but apparently you are the king and I am biased, and that's I guess
about what
we're living with
still talking
today.
About Cracker?
I guess I wasn't disagreeing with you. I just was like, well, okay. No, they want to attack me.
And this is people going to I said not me being anti-black. I had said nothing about her race. I'm talking about performance in
I didn't even think of that.
Competition.
All Stars 2, I thought, don't shoot me.
Bias to Shay. Girl, once again,
oh no.
It's the same people who be jumping the gun on me. I didn't say nothing. I literally looked at Jamar like, wow, but I'm also like,
see, they're saying that Cracker shouldn't have won because they don't really particularly like Cracker as much as
they don't particularly like me either.
Again, y'all, I'm talking about the track record of the damn competition.
I didn't disagree with you either. So that's why I'm sitting over here looking like, why the fuck y'all speaking when you should shut the fuck up and just let the expressions speak for themselves? I'm not biased off of shit. I have my own goddamn opinion on these things. And you come over here going, you didn't even let me sit here and have a moment to be in shock that my friend said that. I was shocked Jamar said it. That's why I gave expressions. The hell?
It's still a TV show. It's production, so it makes sense.
Girl.
But I'm just saying. I just want to
it was like, what the fuck? Like, get off of your own shit.
That was ridiculous. Want to drop it out there. Just an opinion.
And it's your opinion, and I appreciate your opinion. Okay, Jamar? And you can say what the fuck you want to say, all right? You thought that Cracker should have won, honestly, through the track record. A lot of us agree with a lot of seasons where track record should be a factor if you went through the whole competition. Like, all of that. You know what I'm saying? Hell, Shangela killed All Stars 3
baby.
When Ben went home.
She was doing still well, but if Ben stayed, it would have been
Ben.
But the thing is, if she literally eliminated everybody, would they still vote her in the top?
I'm not scolding y'all. I'm scolding the 2 idiots that were trying me, girl, because they don't like me and they always be coming to my videos to be gathering me, girl. So that's all. Someone explain Trixie, please. That was a vote. That was the vote. And I feel like they didn't even know what they were voting for, because Thorgy's the one that was like, duh, but then everybody else chose weird. And it was like, what?
It was like, oh, well, I like her, and I think she might do blah blah blah, girl.
Yeah, Trixie's win was the Electoral College.
Very 2016.
You mean the Electoral College for 2016?
Right, because I'm like very
Well, in
2016.
general. But yeah, I think Manila should have won All Stars 4, and All Stars 2, I think Alyssa should have won.
Wait, hold on. Repeat what you
just
said.
Wait, hold on. Bring it back.
Repeat what you just said.
That's why I saw her and said
No. Like, say that one more time.
I think All Stars 4, Manila should have won, and then for All Stars 2, I think Alyssa should have won. I liked Alyssa a lot. Either Alyssa or Katya, okay? I think there was
Katya,
right?
Not Alyssa. No. Alyssa had her moments, but like
not Alyssa.
Yeah.
Not Alyssa.
Manila was amazing All Stars 4. She would have won had she not been voted off or being, for being shady.
I mean, but that one time, can we talk about, this is so off topic, but I watched this video recently. Because when Naomi eliminated Manila, that lip sync that she and Monet gave to Come Rain or Come Shine, bitch.
Oh, well, yeah.
That was amazing.
I was not expecting that. I remember being gagged when I first saw that. Because other than like, performances, Naomi just did that one lip sync to Acid Betty, which was, So we didn't know what to expect, but baby, she ate her up. She ate her up.
And it was surprising, but not surprising, but surprising. And that's happened twice to Monet. Like it was Valentina and then it was Naomi. And Monet is a fierce lip syncer, but like they came when when it was time, they were like, okay, bitch, I'm gonna show y'all what's up. And I was like, okay, here you go.
So speaking of Monet, I have two shady questions again. Mainly for Chris, because I'm pretty sure we talked about this before, Matty. For season 13's opening in the first lip sync, did Candy like straight up jack Monet's non-split?
I didn't see it that way. I didn't see it that way. I just didn't see it that way.
That was my immediate thought. Immediately, that's the phrase that it happened. I'm like
I wouldn't call it biting, but I don't know. It's just more so like a wig reveal. Like, it's been done, but, she put her own spin on it. It wasn't like exactly like Monet.
What was the own spin, Chris? When she went like this, which Monet did? What you mean her own spin?
I have to go back and look at it. I know she did this.
The only thing that was her own was that outfit that she wore while she was doing it.
And the boombox.
It was a highway robbery. It was, give me your keys and your wallet, please.
Oh, excuse me.
Oh, by the way, I just want to say I thought Denali should have won that lip sync. Just saying, for the record.
Okay, I want
to hear your thoughts on that. Yeah,
I'm going to put that in the queue, but I'm going to put this in front of it because if just based on the final lip sync, the final two, just based on that and nothing else, who should have won the lip sync between Monet and Trinity?
I haven't seen that lip sync in so long. I would probably say, I thought Trinity should have won, like the whole season. I didn't like the tie thing.
But should she have won that lip sync?
See, I got to look at the lip sync again. I can't say because I haven't seen it.
Christina Aguilera, the song was stronger. Just so we can paint a picture for you, okay? Because now I'm in here, bitch.
Fire.
Oh, excuse me. They sound the same. Fighter.
You full of it. You're full of it.
I was like,
I mean, that was like around the same time Britney and Christina came out with those, right? Like, wasn't that around the same time?
That was Britney's song. Had a song called Stronger.
Yeah, but Britney was stronger and Christina was the fighter.
Yeah.
So Christina could fight, but Britney was stronger than. Yeah. Okay. All right. Back to this. Fighter. Christina Aguilera. Jamar knows how I feel about Christina. Yeah.
So, I'm gonna say another controversial opinion. I just hate to say it on your platform because I don't want to be attacked, but I think, for All Stars 4, they were trying to be politically correct because I was tired of the white queens winning too. But I think Trinity, like, if they had to pick one winner out of those two, because I still think Manila should have won the whole thing. But out of those two, I just think that Trinity should have won, like, from the whole season, from a season report card. And I'm glad Monet Exchange won. But I think people were all tired of all white queens winning All Stars. That's all.
See, that's why you have to take all of that out. All of that was stripped away, track record, race, all of that. Performance only.
Yeah, I wish I could answer that question.
He said, I hear you, but performance only.
Only that. Because this adding all
sure
those
Monet
factors makes it, when Monet tore off that kitty cat wig to another kitty cat wig or pussycat wig.
Oh, I remember it now. I remember when she did this. Yeah, okay.
I was just like,
she went, yeah, and literally on that, boom, and it was like still a kitty wig, still a kitty wig.
It was great. That was what I was like.
Yeah, like the performance, yes, of course. But I still think that win was a pander, unfortunately.
That was the only reason why.
Anyway.
We said that shit when it came out. It was like, yeah, it kind of feels a little like, just so y'all don't get mad at us a bit,
And I think that's why I held that narrative. I'm like, well, technically, at least to me, Monet won by herself. If we're just doing the final lip sync, you ain't even have to do that.
But justice for Manila, robbed.
Also, you want to know some more tea? Is that it wasn't even supposed to be Monet in the first place. It was supposed to be Monique.
Oh,
but
that
Monique
tea
had an issue with production that day, and so they pushed Monet instead of her.
That tea.
What? I did not hear that.
That tea. Yep.
Really?
Because if you look at the competition, Monet didn't do as well as Monique did. Not by a large margin, but.
Oh, I agree. I totally agree. Like Monique, definitely. Like that was a transformation with Monique. She's definitely showed the difference.
That's why we have conversations about when you talk with production and why the queens are like, oh, for such and such birthday, they got this. And then for another ones, they were like nothing, like it was a bag of chips, all that kind of stuff. Every day matters.
So speaking of, I'm sure y'all already knew this, but I didn't know this because I watched season 5 late. So I didn't know, thanks to Willem's and Alaska's podcast, I didn't know that they switched the song between Detox and Jinx last minute.
Mm-hmm.
Because they knew it was going to tailor in Jinx's favor.
Exactly.
There's so much behind the scenes shit.
Yeah. They do stuff like that all the time. Like when they know, for instance, for specific queens, for certain songs that I know are going to be a little bit more urban, there's going to be a black queen in the bottom.
The majority. You don't want to see like Gigi Good and the Princess do. Who can I think of?
The Princess?
Tina Turner.
Well, you brought the Princess back into this conversation. It's been since 4.
I just thought the first one that just came to mind, but
because she did. Well, I'm like, it's so funny you brought her up because she did Natalie Cole
and got 8, and you see why.
That's so funny. Like, you bring up the princess knowing she did a whole black song and got sent home by Dita Ritz in a good old shuffle shake all the way. And everlasting. Oh, yeah.
I do want to say a confusing lip sync number. I always thought, I mean, it's an I can't talk right now. It's an iconic lip sync between Monet and Valentina. Like, Sierra was there. I don't understand why we didn't get a Sierra song. I would never understand.
An Ariana Grande.
It was an Ariana Grande song, which was
so into you.
That she got eliminated off of.
Love that song. Oh.
And she comes back and has a chance to lip sync again, and you think we're not going to give her an Ariana Grande song?
That's what that was
album
planned.
I know. I'm just saying, like, I was just mad because Sierra got bops.
I had never seen so much hands in the sauce of an episode in fucking Drag Race. I'm like, really?
Oh, this one. Matty, please answer. Is there no real winner? I mean, what is considered to be a real winner? Like, this is TV. This is produced. They have intentions for people, but then as the story plays out, those things can change with the story. So we can say real or not real, but in reality, it's really based off of whatever happens.
There's cases that can be made for like each top 3 as to why they should win. But I mean, this is, like I said, a TV show, and they have to, sometimes they do things just for the entertainment of it.
This is what Ramiro says. There have been losers that have won at life, though. Shh.
Exactly. RuPaul said
so many.
Girl, if you
Ben and Jake are on Hulu for a movie that they did, and also the holiday special, like just like that. Willem is always in something. Shangela literally is always doing something. There's a lot of losers that aren't losers. They're not. And nobody really loses unless you just don't want to take your career nowhere.
Or just, because it's
I don't know.
The real Drag Race is after the show.
It's the truth. Like, you have to continue working after the show. The show can't do everything for you.
Right now, season 13 girls are like, oh, bitch, I am lovely. I am current.
Yeah, because now this is now being talked about. You're constantly being talked about because you're the current. But once the show ends, we're on to All Star 6, baby.
We're on to in the middle of UK.
Yeah. Bitch, we're about to start UK. And that's going to also be dropped into the picture here. And now we got girls like Tace who are now going to be on everyone's tongue talking that good talk. Oh,
She's
I can't
literally
wait.
the only one from that promo I remember.
Really? Not even Jenny Lemon's yellow?
See, I thought of Bag of Chips already. I'm like, oh, damn. Part 2.
Case in point, we're still talking about pork chop. Hell, RuPaul made sure of that. Every episode.
If you get on the show, you win.
I really love that speech RuPaul did when he told them that no one's a loser when they leave the show.
Yes.
That was a really nice speech.
And that was what we needed to hear, honestly, because the way the online community has been treating these people, the way that it's given every time, oh my God, I can't be the first one to go. I can't be the first one to go. I can't be the first one to go. RuPaul's like, bitch, y'all are not losers, even if you go home first. Like, you still have the opportunity to make some of yourselves, but it's what you do with it. It's Magnolia Crop. It's what you do with it. Alyssa Summers. It's what you do with it. There's a Jeopardy question we had. I wonder if Janelle's still watching, but there was a Jeopardy question we had for Drag Race Jeopardy. I do every Friday. And it was name something, another event Alyssa Summers went to specifically. She only went to 2 Drag Race events after her season, which was the reunion for season 4 and then DragCon. And that's the only 2 times she's ever been seen, like specifically like that.
Oh, wow.
There could have been more. There go Dooley. There we go. There could be more with a lot of these people. Like, honestly, Nicole Paige Brooks' name gets said more than anybody, but I barely see her. But that name is said. Hell, Stacey Lane Matthews is legendary Drag Race. RuPaul, look, Stacey actually was supposed to be casted on All Stars, but instead they put her on as like a guest, which I thought was crazy. I was like, we could have seen Stacey like be on for an episode 2 or 3 or 4 or win. And then if she lost, you could just bring her back every episode because we like Stacey. But like, for real. Hold on, except Sherry Pie is not coming back
Oh, you ain't never lied. You ain't never lied. But back to like Drag Race, like inside production, Messy T. They just put out a video, or Willem had just put out a video of the real reason why she got disqualified.
Oh, yeah. Go on, Jamar. Go on.
So,
I thought the real reason was, she, what was it? She brought someone to her hotel. I mean, she was breaking all types of rules, though.
True. That's the reason that we wanted to put out there for the world to know. But the real reason it wasn't that she snuck somebody in. She was fucking the person that was already in there, i.e. a production member.
Like, oh, okay.
And I think she did some other stuff in regards to like not being able to like leave and get certain food and all that stuff. But that was the big one, was that she was actually fucking somebody from production.
Mm-hmm.
And they didn't want that to be out about the show, so they made her tell this whole husband story to save their own asses. Of course, they fired the person, but still, it just wouldn't make them look good.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think she would have won that season?
She'd been top 3.
She would have been in the top
3 for sure. Like it was en route for that to happen.
Didn't she win the episode she got?
But she was trying to get eliminated though throughout the entire. That's another thing too. She also had a obligation for a show that she was going to do somewhere else, and so she was trying to get herself eliminated from the show and was just doing whatever she wanted to do. So it was like I was just going to do whatever to just piss them off. And it just so happened to be that same day, because she really wanted to leave the previous episode. And that's why she was like, I was pissed. I didn't go then. So that episode, it was like, oh, I'm already out. She's like, I'm out the door. She was like, girl, I was ready to do whatever I had to do. Like, honestly.
I agree with someone in the chat.
Which was the
privilege. Soulful Dog. Just like the privilege that Willem had, Like that was her best friend.
Well, Willem is definitely a rule breaker. At one point, there's footage of her in blackface online that was done for a PlayStation, or not PlayStation. That was the T-phobic thing that she talked about. But some sort of thing that was done. A lot of these people have done things before, and it's sort of like, she sort
of got spicy with me on Instagram, and I love Willem, by the way. And
didn't you meet her at DragCon?
Yeah. She was really nice, loved her. But, I guess she got a little spice with me in the comments because, I listened to, Race Chasers religiously. And it was an episode because they were on season 5 where Detox, they had all the afros and stuff like that and they were dancing. Like Detox's makeup was definitely giving you Countess Luann, Diana Ross. And the way I was just like, y'all point out things like so much. I'm just curious, why didn't y'all point out Detox? And I put that in his comments, and I wasn't trying to start nothing, but I was just like, I was surprised y'all missed that. And then he gave me some type of spicy response, and I was like, no, just as a Black person, that stood out to me. Like, and I think he was saying, like, before that, I didn't know Willem was wearing blackface before that. So maybe that's why he didn't want to comment on it.
That and Detox and her got cool again, and it's like people like to try to get that rivalry from the what was that group called again? DWV. There we go. With Willem, Detox, and Vicky, that kind of mix. So I can see that, but also at the same time, this is the same person likes to talk about being with Black dick and all that kind of mess, and that's their shtick. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
Just so iconic.
I would say something about Sharon. Oh, girl, Sharon. Why do you think we don't really see Sharon like that?
Oh, no comment.
Why do you think you don't really see Sharon like that, Adrian?
She didn't get dragged to the same capacity as Carrie Shy, but.
But like I said, it was a different time back then. I mean, they were using all types of stuff,
Oh, but there's shit that happened after that season, like after that, girl.
Oh well.
Oh my God! Like that's why you don't really see that, baby. Now if they do a winners and she come in, that shit's gonna surface. I'm just gonna tell you. So
honestly, there should not be a winter season without Sharon and Tyra.
You mean James?
I mean, I know that's what he, but you can't, like, it wouldn't be true, and it would be so much taken away from it if you didn't get that character involved in an all-winner season. Because they almost all disagreed with it and thought Raven should have won.
Oh, and I wasn't defending Sharon. I was just saying, like, with Detox, like, back in the day, maybe like that could fly, but right now it couldn't fly.
Exactly. What Dooley said, there is a whole link I can send you, child. Like, there's a whole link I can send you. Like, whoop, this poor baby. Like the receipts on top of it was like, oh my God. But yeah, now Mr. James Ross, I hope y'all are subscribed to his OnlyFans account. I don't know about those things sometimes, unless there's a sale.
Who's James Ross?
Oh, yeah. Well, James Ross is Tyra Sanchez because Tyra is no longer Tyra Sanchez.
Oh.
He is James Ross, and he has an OnlyFans account, and there's advertising for that. So good for him, and I hope he gets a lot of people to watch him be Sanchezing, and yeah, tie that on.
Ooh, Dirty Sanchez.
There we go.
Oh, so I thought of two more interesting questions that could lead to some great topics.
Go for it.
So that same channel that gives like the fantasy series, they did a first eliminated queen season, including
I've wanted to do that. So
including international drag race. So Canada, Holland, I think everybody but Thailand.
Yes, I would like Juicebox to come back. I had to think. Was it Kine or was it Juicebox?
I barely remember some of the first queens that were eliminated.
So if you think
we got Pork Chop. Season 2 was Shangela, though low-key Shangela could come back. Season 3 was Venus Delight. Season 4 was Alyssa Summers. I have to say it like that. I'm sorry.
I think Serena was Serena the first one to go?
No.
No, Tempest de Jour from season 7 was eliminated first, even though Serena should have been. Season 6 was who was
season 5 was what you call
Kelly Mansell?
Penetration.
What about Magnolia?
Penetration was season 5.
Penetration was season 5, but
Magnolia Crawford.
Oh no, Tempest was 7, and that was against Candy. Excuse me. Thank you, Jamar, for that correction. Thank
you. 6 was technically both Candy and Magnolia. Not Candy.
No.
Kelly.
Kelly Mansell and Magnolia Crawford. Yeah. Season 8 was
the pageant girl.
Naisha Lopez.
Yeah.
Season 9 was
James Mansfield.
That's right. Season 10,
Miss Vanjie.
Season 11,
Soju.
That's right. Sister. And season 12 was Dahlia Sin.
Y'all are good.
That would be their eliminated queens first out competition. Who would win?
What is Soju up to?
You can go on YouTube and see. And cut. Okay, there you go.
But no, so the fantasy series, well, who do y'all think would be in the top from that group?
I would exclude Shangela from that equation.
Because I want to tell you who actually won the competition after you give me your thoughts.
I don't know.
It's interesting to think about because you have to rely on other aspects of their character because they don't really have like anything to go off of from the show.
Oh wait, we're including international too, right?
Yeah.
Oh, so Gothi Kendall is included in this from UK. For Canada, Juicebox. Please bring Juicebox back. And Room deserves another go for sure. Absolutely. Yeah. Okay.
It might be a lot to try to think about because there's
Yeah,
a whole.
I don't know.
I'm like, this would be a tough one. Honestly, I think Vanjie would do good coming back into this for the third time, like a Shangela run. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, okay, I've done this minty of times. I've got it now. I think James Mansfield deserves another go. I would say poor Kelly Mantle. I think Kelly Mantle would actually do decent for like the first 4, like almost like a Mariah run, about 3-4 episodes in, and be like, okay, man, Mantle out. Yeah, Juice Box, I think as well. Girl, she got. Now I like Lemon, but let me tell you,
lip sync Juice Box ate her up.
Ate her up. Like Juice Box was really puss about the whole thing. Like Lemon was doing a lot, but for real though, I think that would be a great moment for that comeback too. I think Pork Chop being there would be such a wonderful thing to see. I would like to see that happen again. Oh, who were the first out in Thailand? 1 and 2? Girl, 2 was it wasn't Miss Stranger Fox. Who was it? The first one? I don't forgot, child. Look, I see you, Sierra. I see you, Daisy. Y'all like, y'all, what about Thailand? Oh.
I didn't know we don't know.
Fox?
You know we don't know.
I was right. Yeah, Stranger and Fox was the first one. Oh, I was right. Oh, I thought Stranger was in there a little bit longer than that. I forget from the first one. Oh, Meanie Minaj. There we go. Thank you, Dante. Yeah. Okay, I was right. See, because I watched a lot of season 2 Drag Race Thailand. Y'all should watch it. It's really good. It's pretty good. Mama got disqualified for taking her costume home and working on it. And when one of the contestants was eliminated, Miss Mocha Diva, she was like, before I go, I just want y'all to know that Miss Mama back here took her shit home and worked on it. And so Pangina was like, come back, bitch. Why would you wait till now to say something? And she was like, I didn't think it would count. So they're like, well, you can still go. Bye, bitch. However, come up here, Miss Thing. And she was going to win the competition, I promise you. They were like, did you take that home? Yes, I did. Well, you are disqualified. Please get off the stage. It was so cold-blooded. Mocha Diva was shady, Dante. And it was so funny. She's like, while she's stripping off her makeup, they bring her back out to be like, yeah, girl. Like, the workroom moment where they're like, bye, everyone. They brought her right back out to tell that tea. It was insane.
Girl, they couldn't pull that shit on the U.S. Drag Race. Girl, that was...
Well, Drag Race UK is going to have an extra kind of twisty, crazy moment happen. So definitely,
I don't know anything about Drag Race UK, so I'm going to actually.
Nobody spill anything because Chris and Jamar will be joining me for some of those reviews. And I did season 1 solo, so I know the dip, and they don't know the dip over in UK.
I don't want to know. Like, I want to have at least one season of these Drag Races where I don't know everything.
Maybe this season of UK will be good because I kind of checked out UK midway.
Well, last season was kind of...
I mean, we all knew that Vivian was going to win.
Yeah. The last season was a little pale, and it also was very dry in the lip sync department.
Very.
UK starts next week on the 14th. Or I should say this week. This week on the 14th, Thursday, World Wow Presents is going to be showing it. It'll be early in the day because it's going to be premiering over in the UK. So remind yourselves of the time frame, everybody. For Jamar, it'll be 12 p.m. on Wow Presents on Pacific time. Chris, that'd be 3 for you.
Well, for two weeks it will.
Why? What do you mean?
I won't be in this coast anymore.
Oh, that's right. Jamar's moving.
Where are you moving?
Atlanta.
Ooh, Atlanta.
Atlanta, Georgia, darling.
I lived in Atlanta for 5 years.
He was chasing Atlanta, and look what happened. No.
you know they're really trying to get me to do that show.
And I want you to just so I can go on there and be a friend.
I would, girl.
I am watching Out Life, whatever that is, that show. You know what I'm talking about? It's
Web Life?
Which one?
Web Life?
Yes, that one. It's pretty good. It's better than
it's good now.
Oh.
It was not at first.
Ooh, honey. I mean, G Status needs to figure out when they're going to release all the episodes. That show's been going on for 2 years.
The 31st of February.
For what, the reunion?
Anything.
Oh, okay. Y'all, the show, honestly, this show has been on since the middle of last year.
Bitch.
Like Chris, the middle of last year, and it's taking forever just to release an episode.
Why?
They premiered their season in the last week of June of 2020. We're in 2021 January, and they have not aired their reunion for that season.
And Chasing Atlanta is finished.
It started at the end of October of 2020.
Wait, so
and
that's
just taped their reunion yesterday.
Same people.
Is that the same one you're talking about where they got into a fight at the hibachi place?
Yes.
That's G status.
Oh, okay.
So how is it that this show could start over 6 months later and air their reunion before you?
Sis. Oh, hold on. Someone said maybe there's no budget. Let me tell you about this budget flow. When they got in a fight at the hibachi grill, and the next day, yeah, Jamar, I'm talking about it. And the next day, production was like, you want to know how much damage they caused? Do you want to know what they put up? Chris? Imagine a bunch of us at, look, I had to say it like that. Imagine a bunch of us at a hibachi grill, acting up, swinging and all that stuff.
They tore that place up.
So let me tell you, Eve, thank you, baby. Come on for the donation. That hustle is super unstable. Girl, they posted $404 as damages done. And they had a money counter go up. I was like, ooh, it's gonna be big.
Y'all better get Evie out of here.
Girl, $404. They're like, do you know we had to pay $404? I was like, how much are you paying them?
Nothing.
Like, how much are you paying him?
And like, that Brandon guy, like, he really gets around on the shows and he gets negative like press each time. Like, why it's such a negative experience?
Jamar knows people.
Me and Abby talk about this all the time. She never references the Miss G status ATL hustle. She just calls it the unstable hustle. And she make me sick.
It gets on my nerves because I want to watch it with Jamar, but then it's like, is it coming out? I don't know. Is it doing this? I don't know.
I can't wait for y'all to see this reunion.
Oh, because Jamar was in the audience. Oop.
I can't wait for y'all.
Oh my God, they filmed it too?
It's been filmed like a while ago.
Oh, okay. All right.
Girl, they try to run my friend over, girl. They try to run Jamar over, sis. Yeah, I'm bringing it up.
And I'm telling you, because I thought, or a lot of us thought that when they kicked us out, that the taping had stopped.
No.
It did not. It did not. So we
may see Jamar almost be assaulted by a vehicle on camera, everybody.
Baby, and then you see Devon running down the street with one shoe off.
It's gonna be lovely.
I'm telling you, if they air all of that, it is.
Well, I can't wait.
I want y'all to see it because we talked about it so many times. I'm like, I want y'all to just see it for yourself.
We talked, EB. We would talk about this. We said we were gonna bring you into something on here, Gear. We can talk about it. We can bring you in next Sunday. Shit. However it's going, I'm here for it. Supposed to be coming WWF competition. I mean, I'm gonna stop. Before I start reading all those people in the cast, especially what's his name? That's the professional passenger seat.
You have not liked anything related to that baby. I don't even know. She just does not let him in.
I didn't like him the second season. He keep on getting out of cars on the passenger side trying to read people. I don't understand it. You're always I've never seen you behind a wheel ever.
I don't want no scrub.
Scrub is a guy that can't get no love from me. Hanging on the passenger side of his best friend's ride. Delicious, trying to holler at me.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh, yes. This is Chasing Atlanta or G-Stat. It's life's truly what you make it.
But I do like the Web Life series. That actually like has my attention now.
Oh my gosh. I got to start watching that. I gave the first a couple episodes a run and I was like, no.
It was really slow. It got much better towards the
Once
end.
that
But
crazy guy went on, I was just like, he is like,
who?
Oh my God. I'm so glad y'all brought it up. Not Silky and Nina memories from Scrubs. That was a horrible thing.
Worst lip sync of all time. Almost all time.
So let's just talk about
what song did they do again?
It was TLC's No Scrubs. Let's talk about it, y'all. Okay, this is gonna be a full-on if we drag them kind of conversation. But this is what we need to do today because some of these lip syncs we need to talk about.
Wait, that was really the song.
Bitch. Silky. Wow. How long was the song? And why were you out of it within 30 seconds of the performance? I was like, girl, you are tired. You are sleepy and you are ready to go. Nina's over there trying to figure out where the DDR dance tabs are, looking on the ground, forward, jump, back, forward, jump, back. It was horrible. Horrible. I gave it to Nina, though. I really, just for shits and giggles, I gave it to Nina.
Girl.
Who went home? Nobody.
Nina went home. That was the same day she wore that rainbow jacket number 10, and she came out with sugarcane because they were bringing back the people who were eliminated and they were giving gay and trans rights. And they were like, no, you can't do that. We'll bring Got Mick on next season. I'm just playing. See,
that really means I have such little memory of season 11, to be honest with you. It's so much of a blur for me.
Gabby with an I, you have gotten 25 points from the Rant Pack today. Bitch, you called the narcoleptic boots. You mean the heels that were bending when she was okay. All right.
Silky made the top 4, right?
Yes.
And we had Brooklyn Heights to face in the finale to a Destiny's Child song.
And lost.
So Brooklyn Heights on Bootylicious.
Oh, and they had the nerve to give her that sound effect when she fell to the floor. I was like, y'all ain't doing no.
Fell to the floor. Girl, you know the kickouts that Kennedy does or the ladies do or anybody who's ever been a J-setter or basically that, where you
Dancing
do the kickouts and you pull your legs in. Miss Thing laid down. No. She jumped in the pool, okay? I'll never forget that. I will never forget. I just read a comment. I'm not posting. I'm not posting. I'm not going to do it.
What?
The Britney Spears song, Oops, I Did It Again, when there was a double elimination, that was a terrible one, too.
Vivian Panay and Honey Mahogany.
Come to think of it, both of the double eliminations were songs that were iconic. That should have been easy.
Wait, what was the second one?
The second one was Layla McQueen.
Layla and
Dax, exclamation point.
Dax to I Will Survive.
I Will Survive, yeah.
What season was that?
That was season 8, yes.
Oh, okay.
So you got I Will Survive and Oops, I Did It Again. Like, how can those be bad lip syncs?
Honey was in a caftan made out of that stuff you scrub your dishes with, and
SOS pad.
Yep. And then you had Vivian Panay, who was so pretty, and I don't get why everybody's so not fishy like me, with this good old
girl, not with that
that baby bottle pop wig that she had on her head.
Superman.
And those same fucking Gaga heels that everybody thought they were cool in, the little round pills with the heels on them, girl, looking like a jelly bean. I was so confused. She walked the stage. They both just walked to Oops, I Did It Again. They just walked, pointed.
Yeah. But I think they were iconic songs because you can't fuck up like an iconic song like Britney Spears. Like they should Like that's drag 101 to me.
Ask Jiggly Caliente. She did Toxic looking like a baked potato from the zombie apocalypse and wore it out.
I remember
Wore it
that.
out.
Bitch, fuck you for calling her a baked potato.
I tell that to me and Jiggly talked about it. You were wrapped like a baked potato that was seriously about to serve somebody. Like,
Girl,
I really hope I
like
see
Thanksgiving leftovers.
I really hope I see her on my TV soon. Like maybe she'll say yes to All Stars. Hopefully.
Maybe we'll see Jiggly again or Veronica Ferocity on Pose because Pose season 3 is coming out.
I need to know. Let me know when you know it, if it's wrapped, if production wrapped.
There's, I think, 1 or 2 episodes left, and they already finished editing the first few. So that means that if there's a break in between, they're already ready to go. So I do know the first couple episodes are finished editing. Yes.
I can see June, Pride Month, 2021.
Probably. But I do know from what I've told from my sources is that Pose is almost done, and they're very happy with how it's going to be. Like, they're very happy with this season. So I'm like, okay, like, we'll see how this goes. And there is, again, a time jump. So get ready.
Oh, Lord, I can't wait to see what they do.
I think new wave voguing is going to be introduced into this. And that's why I'm excited, because that's when we can get into dramatics. When the real dipping, like there's slow dips y'all have seen, but there's the nasty ones too, where the girls hit the ground. That's not a death drop, but a nasty dip. Like bend the foot and boom. And then get back up and then kaboom, one more time.
Oh, speaking of that, do you have any tea on Legendary season 2?
Legendary season 2 is still confirmed. I heard casting has already began, and that's all I'm gonna say.
Okay.
Yeah, but we probably will get it this year too.
Oof.
Just like Canada with Drag Race Canada. So y'all are clear here. They said that, so you know they're literally going to finish it in the year. So if this is January and castings now, Jamar, you know this, 2-3 weeks maybe of that. Everyone's gotten the phone call. They will then immediately, within 2 weeks or less, need to go to the place to film. 2 weeks of quarantine will happen after that. Filming then begins. It's going to be maybe a month. Editing takes between a month or 2. Get everything set up for promoting and doing all that. So you're looking at maybe August, September, possibly November, December end for Canada. Legendary probably be the same way. Won't be the summer, probably be in the fall. Yeah, once they say we're about to film, be like, okay, 6 months from now, we'll have something. That's how I always look at it. But Pose, since everything's starting to clear up and they're getting ways around it, yeah, they're almost done. So that I'm excited for. I need it. I've been dying for it. I think, wait, this is a good one. Thanks. Hey, Felicia. I remember. I believe it's going to be 8 episodes because they had to cut some things back. It may be 10, but I think it's going to be 8. Is the same panel? No.
Thank God.
Somebody's coming. Like, I think Jamela is coming back and Laomi is coming back. I did not hear that Roach's contract was renewed. That's possibly something they're negotiating on. I don't think Megan did take the call back as well. I think they're going to switch her out with someone else. If she comes back,
Taylor definitely needs to be on that show.
Who? Which one? Who?
Tiana Taylor. I would have preferred her over Meg.
Yeah, because she has ballroom experience and she's walked many times before, you know. She's just not throwing a random ballroom queen into a music video and calling it Legendary, even though Michaela ate her video up. Yeah, Roach does need to go. He's a Roach.
Oh,
I don't like him at all. Like, at all. Like, hey, hi. No, don't like you. Like, the aboveness of it all, not even confidence, the aboveness of it all. Like, I was here for Dominique Jackson standing up and like dragging him in that moment. I was here for that. Like, yeah, she was drunk. Yeah, she was feeling her puss, but whatever. Like, it needed to be done. Like, yeah, girl, you know fashion and this, that, and the other, but you're not constructive criticism. It gives me very Jeffrey Boyer Chapman. I'm doing this for all of that. And he was sweating Shorty the whole season, which was getting on my nerves.
Yeah, he was very pretentious.
Have you seen Legendary, Jamar?
I have. It was a bit later on, but I did catch up on it though.
Shout out to all the houses. Y'all were real. Y'all listen. I love every one of them because they were in my inbox. I appreciated it. I was getting tea.
From what I remember, I remember responding to. You may have to help me with the names. I'm pretty. House of Ninja was a fave of mine. I believe that was the
all the women. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would say I definitely remember them.
Chisa was everything in that group.
Was she the one with the blue hair?
Yes. Miss Thing. Bear it out, girl. Like,
you know what would be great for season 2 of Legendary? If they did a Vogue Evolution reunion. I know that's probably like impossible.
Well, you know, Deshaun's already on there and Naomi is on there too, and they're in the same household and they were in Vogue Evolution. So the other 3, was it 2 or 3 of them?
It was 5 of them all together.
Mm-hmm.
I heard that some tea was that Naomi doesn't get along with Pony anymore. So
yeah, there's that tea. We've all seen it. We've all seen it.
Hello. And I remember scrolling. I saw it before I even knew that was him. And then I saw
Jarrell's what?
Okay, so his nudes leaked online quite a while ago.
Video.
It's everywhere, and you can see his appendage. That's the best way I'm going to put it. And it is ridiculously big.
It is.
It's on. It was on soft. That was the really scary part. It was like, oh my. Excuse my face.
I was glad he made that show. When I went to balls, like back in the day, I would see him.
Excuse me, my mouth.
You need to have a towel or something?
It's been a long time, friend. So, you know, memories. But yeah, I would say if you are trying to get a prostate exam, you go to him. I have also seen other videos of other people that were on the show too, because he's not the only one. He's not the only one. Jazul follows me on Twitter. Shout out to Jazul from the.
Which one is that?
Was that Escada? Yeah.
Oh, the Latino one.
The one who should have not been chopped for body. I was very pressed over that moment when he came out with his natural hair. Yeah, I was a little.
Right.
He's very adorable.
Callie is
Iman. No, not Iman. Callie. Oh, that's Balmain.
Balmain.
Yeah, we met Callie. You met Callie that part. I met Callie through Luther. Yeah. He's nice. He's nice. His melanin is popping.
Like I was looking at his skin up close. I'm like, bitch, flawless.
That skin is like him walking face made sense. He's
not like, I mean, he's young, but he's not like young enough to have like that baby smooth ass skin no more.
Like there was not one rock on that Gibraltar. Okay.
Callie's fine, y'all. I'm just melanin down. Anyway, you know I like him. Never mind.
Nah, I ain't keeping it. I ain't gonna be one of the bearded queens, no ma'am. Not for this.
Speaking of Drag Race, because this was another topic I wanted to bring up. So when Tamisha said that she was supposed to compete on season 12, it had kind of pieced the stories together where she was actually cast before Jada was.
Mm-hmm.
Jada was actually Tamisha's replacement for season 12.
That was her first alternate. Yep, that was the alternate. Mm-hmm.
So it's just like there's these videos like how was season 12 gone if Tamisha competed instead of Jada?
Oh wow. That would be something.
And then Jada got on this season.
Oh, that would have been great.
We would have been blessed either way.
That would have been great.
We would have been blessed either way. Like, girl.
I mean,
Jada would like make it the top.
Oh, Sierra, this is good. This is good.
But the thing is, I don't even think Gigi would have won.
Yeah.
Because Gigi still eliminated. Well, she fucked herself over. She shot herself in the foot in the finale. So they probably would have chose Crystal if she was still there.
You think they would have chose Crystal Method?
No.
I mean, if not Gigi, because Crystal had that whole storyline, and you know they're not going to give it to the other bitch.
Chantel Sparkles also got chopped for season 12. For those who know who Chantel Sparkles, who that is.
Right, I'm like, who?
No shade. I'm just saying.
No, I was like, wait, what?
I love you for my friend was like, here's the name. I'm like, girl, but not everybody know her. Okay.
That would be interesting to see, like, Jada.
You still think Pie would have won? That is what the rumor
honestly
was.
Probably was.
Yeah, that was the rumor, that Miss Thing was like definitely slated to like take it and be contending against Gigi and Jada. I think Crystal would have been fourth.
Yeah,
honestly.
I mean, she was technically fourth anyway.
I wonder what the episodes would have been like without the edit.
You mean like the elimination order without?
No, just Sherry in general. Like, I know we're not supposed to even be giving this the light, but like, really think about it. If they didn't edit her out,
I'm sure it was
because the first episode they didn't edit her out, and it was like we got a little glimpse of Sherry. That after that, it was like, so.
Right.
I wonder how that would have.
It would have been great. It would have been great because she's funny. She would have been. She's great TV in the Drag Race realm. It just sucks that she's such a shitty person.
Well, hold on now, Dre. That's not true. She's not the first camp winner. There are other camp girls that have won.
Is there a difference between camp and comedy?
Can we say yes to that one? Can we say yes to that one? I would, you know what? Bianca. I actually take back my statement in reference for it being the camp winner, because Jinx isn't camp.
Jinx, Bob,
Bianca. I can't, but there is a difference, right? Yeah, here we go. Yeah, camp and comedy are two different things. That's why I'm like, remove my last statement.
Like Bianca Del Rio. And
Bianca's not campy. Bianca's comedy.
Yeah, I meant comedy. Like,
correct.
Because it's like
camp is camp, right? Nina
comedy?
West is campy. There you go. Okay.
So it's like, is camp not considered comedy though?
Camp, they put the two together because mostly campy queens are considered funny, whereas there are queens who are just really good at comedy, like Sherry Vine is a comedian, right, or someone like that, but they don't dress like camp queens, etc. Or Coco Peru is the comedian, but Coco Peru is not campy. So like, yeah, okay. What is Alaska? Girl, what is
I know, that's a good question.
Alaska is an alien.
She's a combination of the two, actually.
That's what makes it like kind of blurry. Because like, what is Bendela?
I think
Bendela is campy.
Definitely
because Bendela has a shtick versus Jinx is camp. Okay, I think yeah, I know Jinx is kind of campy too. Yeah, Bob is comedy. Yeah. There is glam comedy. There is such a thing. True. Yeah. Alaska
is the glam queen.
So I'm guessing Jinx was the first camp, and then Bianca was the first comedy.
Yeah, because that's what I thought Jinx as camp for me, just based off of her runways, based off of her.
Well, okay, hold on. Who is Sharon?
Well, Sharon was more, I wouldn't put her in goth. I put her more in, not campy. I put her more in goth at the time, or another, not even camp.
So it's like, is that campy what Sharon does with the whole Halloween shtick?
Yeah, what would you put that in?
I love spooky drag.
Is that not campy though?
They did say spooky drag was a bit, some people are trying to take that away and say that's not a thing now.
Well, the oddball type, like in the Evie Oddly universe, the Utica universe, like the oddball drag, the mindfuck drag. I don't know.
And that's why it's like, how far does the camp definition extend?
Here we go. Alt. Thank you. That one. The alternative and alt is more so what I would think for Sharon versus like camp or like, yeah, very alternative. Because there's alt drag, which is a lot of gender fucked, like that kind of bit. So yeah. Okay. Yeah, Evie and Sharon are all yeah.
And Crystal Method.
We'll give Crystal a little bit more. We'll give her a little bit more than that. Just
but basically,
you saw Crystal literally change it up every like change every runway. So Crystal's
Should've won the makeup challenge.
a little method.
You hear me?
Huh?
I said Crystal should have won the makeup challenge, the makeover challenge.
T.
I can't even remember them.
They look like Bert and Ernie.
Oh yeah, they definitely should have won. Definitely.
It was one of the greatest moments to ever happen on Drag Race was to see Bert and Ernie drag, bitch. What? And it wasn't like literal, like we didn't need to take a like stuffed helmet and put on there. No, bitch, you painted and did the hair legit, like punk rock Bert and Ernie.
I would call Sasha avant-garde.
Sasha's very avant-garde, very painting, very artiste.
Is it not like a high alt though, or is it still? It's
no, because her stuff is polished. So
it was alternative, not polished.
No, alternative isn't really always polished. Like, for example, Evie's drag and Sharon's drag were like a little rough on the edges, but because of the presentation of this outfits that were shown, it sold the outfits. Whereas Sasha came out and it was always clear, tailored, like, together, but it was concept. It was art. It was very, when I saw this in the Louvre the other day, it spoke to me. So I took the fabric and I made it happen and it just became. You know what I mean? Very that.
Sharon was Party City and Evie. Party City drag.
Well, Evie was a little bit more than Party City. Well, there were moments.
That one time when she came out with that dinosaur, bitch, I was like, girl, you should have been eliminated.
That was everything.
You should have been eliminated. Had any other bitch put that on, they would have been eaten alive.
Oh, they've been dragged for sure.
They would have been eaten alive. And I thought they were going to lay into her.
When she dropped that dinosaur, it went.
I hated that look. I did not like that look.
They should have eliminated her immediately just for this. This bitch came out there in a costume that you could buy at a kid's store, I swear. Oh,
yes, and just a regular wig. It was like, I'm about to sell
elimination. Elimination.
Bottom two. No.
Lip sync, bitch.
It was still one of the funniest moments to me. I'm sorry. That was hilarious.
I mean, it was hilarious, but I was just like, bitch, you are going home in my head.
Oh, man. Oh, that's a good one. I mean, that's a true point, too. It's like, girl, bottom two.
Oh, that's what we should talk about. It was like, what were the moments you're most, like, you seen somebody on the runway and it was so horrible that you'll never forget it?
I hate to be this one, but Nutmeg Ganache had a lot of those moments. A lot of them.
The only one I remember was like her with the fly on her head.
That was the dumbest. Oh God, that look was so stupid. And she didn't even do her makeup. That was crazy. You didn't even do your makeup. It was like, girl, you still had to paint something around there, like something. I was looking at I was talking about the pajama pants when she was wearing the pajamas and she was calling that onesie. I was like, girl, you got that at Target. Don't play. Well, Sugarcane's troll. Oh, bitch. Oh, it was awesome.
That was at the top of my...
Oh, yeah.
Scorpio was bad,
too. Hit me. No. That and whatever her Scorpio look, I will never forgive her for that.
Ooh, bitch.
Never forgive her for that.
And
I mean, no, actually, Soju, like you gonna put Silky there, Mike? No. How Soju was looking in that disco outfit, girl. I can't.
And Serena from season 5 that
oh shit! That damn table that she had on.
Dude.
Like that look was the ugliest I've ever seen,
bro. Like, and you were strapped. Like, I'm giving a little art, a little fancy, and I was like, hold on. We're just not going to stop the show and be like, hey. How'd you get in here? Go back there. Little, what is it? I'm not going to say the statement, but it's from Tu Wong Fu. What did Wesley Snipes say to John Leguizamo?
Oh, yeah.
A boy in a dress. So I'm just a boy in a dress? Oh, absolutely.
I'm going to watch that movie tonight. I have not seen that movie in so long.
It's something I watch at least once a month. It is literally once a month I gotta watch that movie.
Look, I remember when that movie came out, my mom was telling me, why do you want to watch that movie? Because she knew that I liked that movie so much.
Where is the body?
Body. Okay. Oh, I don't know who we think he is.
Don't try it, little boy.
But if there's a snowstorm tonight, he's going on my tires. Hold on. She goes, little Latin boy in drag, why are you crying? It's just because you two are so beautiful, you know. That's all. Wesley Snipes.
That was such
Noxzema is iconic. Noxzema is iconic.
The range from Brown to Noxzema.
Yes, like Wesley Snipes.
That's an actor.
That is acting.
That is, and then for it to not be like a parody or like not to be taken seriously, like you took her seriously.
You dropped your envelope. You dropped your you just gonna make me run after you, huh?
Like that was such a talent and a very delicate line that he managed to balance.
And Patrick Swayze with that hard chin just gave so many men confidence to do drag. I'm telling you, Vita Bohem was that girl. Like, let's say what you want, but that was the chance for willing to see somebody with a 5 o'clock shadow show out on television in the movie. I was here for it. And John Leguizamo looked a fool half the movie, but was by the end of the movie, was
breathless. Like, oh my God.
Like, who is this? Who was that? Is this the same person who was that crazy clown in Spawn? Are we really doing this today? All right.
Wasn't he Luigi in the Super Mario Brothers movie?
Yep.
Oh.
Y'all remember that movie?
Burn in hell for that.
Oh, speaking of movies you need to burn in hell for, Street Fighter, the second Mortal Kombat.
You took the words out of my mouth.
Annihilation was absolute shit.
Garbage. It was an abortion.
I would say Resident Evil, from Ashanti's Resident Evil and up, were all terrible. Once Ashanti got in there, it was a wrap. It was over.
Speaking of the next Mortal Kombat, I hear the trailer's coming up soon. They better bring it.
I'm excited. I hope it's good. I like who they picked for Jax. Yes.
Oh,
God.
Again, we see each other.
Yes.
I love me some Mr. Brooks.
God. I was like, oh, okay, cool. That was me. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I have to do this because Dante posted it. Don't try it, little boy. Come on, Coco Montrese. Talking to Serena Cha-Cha.
Bitch, you don't sit your ass down, bitch.
Okay, listen, girl, sit your foot down, bitch. Like, hold on. Gabby, when Brooklyn came out as Black Panther and spun into white privilege,
oh man, I remember that. That was still questionable to this day.
Yo, Gabby, you are killing it today. Oh my God, thank you for the tip, mama, baby. Gabby may be class president at the end of this one, Bob. Goddamn.
Wait. Gabby, you are MVP for this comment, yo.
Yeah.
That comment was laced with Twisted Tea hitting somebody in the face. Oh, bitch.
Bitch, I need to screenshot that, bitch. I'm posting this.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
I screenshot that bitch. I'll be posting that to my Instagram tonight.
Oh my God. Oh, I love you, baby. You come by anytime. That was funny as hell. Come by anytime, sister. Woo, y'all, listen, if you want to try out your comedic skills in these comment sections every Sunday when we do this would be your time.
Oh, that gave me life just now. That shit was funny as hell.
I can't believe it's been 2 hours.
No, that was Rachel Dolezal every night, basically.
Pretty much.
Rachel's like,
she had to rinse it off in the shower. That's what she
did. That's Rachel Dolezal every night, girl. Bye, T. Back to white.
Lovecraft Country.
Oh, wait a minute. Where is this at? Where is this at? Who said that?
She was Lovecraft Country, bitch. She just tore it off her skin, bitch.
All right. I had to swallow all of that because all I could think about was Ruby shedding.
I hate, and they had sex doing that.
They had a whole sex scene of them just plopping and
Molting.
and just all that jello, Jello, it's alive, just came off of her skin. And I was like, girl, somewhere Bill Cosby is just giggling, like they stole it from me. I can't. Back busted. Oh, Janice, I agree. That was the shock factor for those moments was just killing me. I was getting tired of seeing it. That was one thing that was nasty about that whole.
Yeah, I had to turn away.
Ugh. I had to turn away when that man spit in that baby's face too. I couldn't take that. That was too much.
Yeah, that corn syrup. Oh.
I had to turn away when you watched the ancestors get set on fire. And they sat there and prayed while this bitch burning up.
And burning alive, I mean, that's a way to go.
Not the fact that she was like content with it, like, okay, well, I'm going to teach you everything I can and tell you how to work this book before I burn to death with you, while she's holding the book. And
right.
She's letting this lady die. Like, y'all, that was a lot. That movie was a lot. I mean, that
episode was a lot.
Letty's walking down the street while knowing she's indestructible, while like people are literally raining down bombs on the city. Like,
and you just walking through it with a book that's going to save your family. Like, that show was so dramatic.
And then the next episode was the finale where that's all just wrapped up. Like, whoop. It was like,
I get the finale, but
the finale was like,
why did
like just a little bit at the finish line?
It needed like a three-part finale. It really did. Really did.
That whole arc of
this part right here.
Atticus being with his father, watching his father's lover die in front of him again.
Sis. Like the point blank range of it all, like I couldn't imagine. And then this part, soul for dog, didn't even feel like a villain.
I feel that way too. She didn't feel
that was such amazing acting because you don't even. I don't even know how I'm supposed to feel about you.
Because Ruby got involved, and then it seems like she really cared for Ruby, but the end goal, it was always her. It was always.
And like, did we feel sorry for her because of who her dad was?
No.
Just a little geek note. That actress, if they ever decide to like bring the X-Men back to the MCU,
Emma Frost.
Emma Frost, yes.
Yeah. I see it. As soon as you brought up X-Men, I'm like, blonde hair, that kind of privilege, Emma Frost.
What about the actress who played Daenerys?
Daenerys.
I can see that. I think Emma's a little bit more slender-ish. Not saying that Daenerys isn't, but Daenerys gives me a little more fool in certain areas. Emma's a sex pot too, but I've always wanted to see her super like tall and presented like how it is. Like, how whoever they cast for Storm, please God, please let it be somebody that looks like Storm.
Make sure how excited I am for WandaVision.
Oh, that's coming out this week or next week. Yeah.
Oh, there's a billboard for it right here.
I am so excited. Yeah, right, you're over there by. Where are you in Hollywood, Jamar?
Mm-hmm. Melrose and Cahuenga. There's a billboard right there.
And it's got. Oh, I miss LA.
Don't come here right
now.
now.
No, I don't. Not right now.
Don't. I'm getting the fuga.
Lady Gaga for Emma Frost.
No.
Oh, this is what I was going to say. What we can do is take all of the winners and let's remember what our least favorite runway of theirs was.
Okay. One more time.
Taking all of the winners of the seasons of RuPaul and then picking our least favorite runway.
Okay. And okay. All right, let me get some thoughts in here. Y'all, this will be our last thing that we do because I low-key just looked up and was like, bitch, we've been talking for 2.5 hours.
Right.
I was trying to make it an hour and 30. And I was like, oh, we just had a good time. There were ups and downs. There were laughs and fights. There were tears. And then there was us laughing at Silky. All right, so let's continue. Okay, Bibi Zahar Benet season 1. Least favorite look on the runway.
Well, look, the whole season.
Oh, the whole entrance look.
I was gonna say entrance look because
entrance look easy. Like that's secretary's look.
Runway looks?
They don't. I would say I extended it out to like the entrance looks you could include.
Ugh.
Like just any look from that they wore during the season. What was the least favorite?
I didn't like Alaska's finale look when she came out with the red.
Oh yeah. Well, I kind of like the hair a little bit. That's when she was pink, right?
Well, that too, but I'm talking about like the opening, like when she came out with just bra and panties, literally.
Oh yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah, that was bad. But that wasn't a season she won, right? That was like just
season 5.
Because we can do All Stars.
Yeah, because if we're gonna talk about All Stars with where she won, I would say those American pants with that yellow wig, that the same shit she wore. Yeah, no. With the tank top, with what was the wife beater and suspenders? No, ma'am.
Basically.
No, ma'am.
That was definitely my least favorite Alaska too.
I'm gonna try to keep in order. Season 2, Tyra Sanchez. Least favorite look.
I can't think
entrance. Entrance still.
That entrance was so
that
Sunday perch sitting in the back. Yeah.
He said, I am the prettiest here. I'm like,
not that wig. I would say finale with the bathing suit in the tearaway. I was like, girl, really? Like you came out in that white dress with that bomb wig that RuPaul was even jealous about. And your last of the last is a bathing suit with AKA colors. Ski wig? Like, like no.
They had like a cape or some shawl.
Wait, that was the one where she did Jealous of My Boogie?
Yeah, and that was their winner, when she was crowned.
Yeah, and she ate Raven up.
Oh, she ate her up. Because I was going to wonder, like, how did she win again? I was like, that's fine. That's fine.
The one time she did have to lip sync. It was like, okay. Oh, Ladyboy look was bad too. This brew is for my girls, little Ladyboy and girls. Oh my God, y'all remember that? Oh, season 2, problematic. Okay.
Now, what would be a bad look for Raja?
That's very hard.
Oh.
Entrance look I disliked supremely because everything else was like, yes.
I can't remember her entrance look.
That purple hat eater. The purple.
She had like a one-eye little hat and she had some regular ass outfit on and she walked in and it was like, oh, okay.
Hell, did she have makeup on?
She had that little bullshit long wig that she had tied up in the back. Yeah, she had makeup on.
Oh, because
she had to do that photo shoot.
Oh yeah. I was about to say, did she even
have
the
hat with the eye? Yeah, it was iconic, but also looking back at it like, girl, boo.
Oh, I didn't like the one where she was the drag transformation one when she had that leopard on. I didn't like that.
Oh yeah, that was the one where she had to lip sync against Carmen Carrera. Yes.
Didn't like that look.
Yeah, that was kind of boo boo.
Fair.
That's like t-shirt, and I'm gonna put a dress on top and walk out the door.
I'm looking at looks right now.
Right, Sharon Needles, season 4.
The devil.
I would say presidential look.
She started running out of clothes, I heard.
With the nude illusion that she literally cut like some stockings and then they made the dress out of it.
I got to see that. I don't think.
Yeah, the one where she had the squiggly
Well, you're talking about the tentacle fingered one. That for the finale. Oh yeah, that one. But that was like low key, like just a tank top dress and like some high socks and like a boot and then some tentacles.
Yeah, last said she was running out of clothes.
Final look with the nails. Viva agrees with you, Chris. Yeah, like I didn't like that either, but I didn't like the presidential one because it was just, I was like, girl, what? Okay. I couldn't understand it.
Jinx.
Zombie look, honestly, with that swimming cap. Ooh,
well, I mean,
talk about it. We were
okay. That's when it gets a pass. It gets a pass. I don't care. It gets a pass.
Let's talk about it though. In reality, if we saw that now on Drag Race, everybody would have been reading that misplaced swimming cap on the back of her head. Now they've been dragging her for that.
Sharon's look?
Yeah, Sharon's first look for the apocalypse when she came out with the blood caps. And she had that painted dress. It was, you could see the swimming cap on top of her head.
I love that look though.
It was great. It just was, if we stared at the top of that head long enough, you'd be like, do you want to finish the rest of it? Post-apocalyptic. There we go. For season 5, Jinx Monsoon. Have fun with this one.
There's
so many.
Her finale look. Not her finale look, but the last episode look.
I think that wig for her finale look was my least favorite.
The purple one.
What? I'm about to say, what was I think I'm remembering like some sort of tulle. Was it purple? She had like a shady blonde wig.
Some type of Garden of Eden type shit.
Something, yeah.
The purple.
Can I say their promo look?
Oof. Oof. Ooh. Ooh. Yes, you can. My answer too. Because when we first saw that promo, I was like, who the fuck is this? And how'd they get here? Then they walked into the workroom and I was like, oh, it's okay, maybe. No. Yeah, the promo was horrible.
Ooh, season 6. Have fun with this one.
Bianca Del Rio, worst.
They're all the same dress.
I mean, it's like, which episode do you think?
They're all the same dress. I'm looking at all of them. They're all the same.
Bitch, and they were reading her for that other show, talking about bitch. Bianca brought 3 of the same patterns and just was like, here you go, here you go, here you go. An A-line dress, a one-show dress, and then the other one.
How did that match the runway theme each time?
I don't know.
I her entrance look.
I actually remember it though.
Oh yeah, I remember the entrance look.
It was cute.
Okay. You know what? It's the Diamonds ball or whatever that ball was where she had the blue. I thought that was like the most like matronly looking one of all. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And Ben got into it. It's so kind of thin thing.
Wait, what was the look when the look she was in Untucked when she asked Trinity, "What do you do successfully?"
And quickly.
Quickly. That was such a moment. Those are the great scenes.
If she comes back to All Stars, I want her to like redeem herself. If someone asks her that question, I feel like Ru should ask her that question.
Are you talking about Trinity?
Yes, if she's All Stars.
That's right. If she comes back.
Because they've been campaigning for her. I remember I was helping her campaign for All Stars 3. She had a whole hashtag like TKB for All Stars 3.
You remember when we saw her at DragCon and I brought it up and I was like, "Girl, we've been dying to see you," and she literally was like,
"If they come."
Javara's like, "I know, sis." And I felt so bad. I was like, "I'm sorry." She's like, "No, it's just I've been trying," and I was like, "Well, you're gonna get on." I was like, "You're some way somehow they're going to eventually put you on. Just be ready." That's all I'm asking. Like they're giving you the work right now, but you will be on because like you're too good. But they should have.
And they ask for her every time, so it's just
they should have had her as an assassin last.
It's just a matter of time.
She should have been an assassin. I don't agree with her not being there. That was
weird. She absolutely. I don't know what they were thinking.
That was weird. Like some people who they brought in, I was like,
yeah,
they weren't an assassin. They just won because of the circumstances of who they were up against.
Right? It's like Banshee.
Not an assassin.
What?
That Mary J. dip she was doing against remember Sugar Cane and her were lip syncing to Mary J. Blige, bitch.
Oh my God, I remember that.
No more drama. No, I was laughing so hard because Sugar Cane's eyes were closed the entire time while she was lip syncing with so much passion. Drama. No, and Vanjie's just, hey, ooh, hey, hey. That shit was funny.
I'm a cool dad.
No, the Funkos are falling. No. Morty's okay, everybody. He's still holding those.
Oh my goodness.
That he had to hide in his butt. Okay. So season 7 is Violet Chachki. Worst look.
She had like a clown look.
The ugly dress.
Ugly drag. Yep.
That's it.
One. That's it. All right.
Wait. What was, well, this was a challenge look technically.
Ooh, I have a different one. It was the green one, Ray, when she came out with just the green feathers and that little hat, and she was like half
that though.
That was so. It was just man.
But that challenge, I think it was the Divine Challenge. It was her, Miss Fame, and Pearl, and she had that skinny some dress on that she was like trying to pick up poop and shit. That they had horrible challenges in season 7.
Oh God.
They were awful.
You're talking about the John Waters challenge.
Is that the same? That's what it was?
Yeah, that was the John Waters challenge because they were supposed to be eating the poop or whatever, because that's in that one movie, Flamingos, right? Something like that. Yes. So Violet Chachki, claps, everybody. Okay, moving on. Bob the Drag Queen, season 8. Options.
The robot suit when she was on the skate.
That's fine. That the roller skates with the silver robot in the yellow hairband. Yep.
Y'all gonna be mad at me. See, season 7, like it turned me off of Drag Race, and I gave it a break. So I missed season 8. I still need to watch it, but I know who won. I know all the iconic moments. I just have not watched it. I know it's a great season. I know because I love Bob. But I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. That's the only one I'm missing. And it's mostly because of access. Like I can't just watch it on TV because, it's not included on Prime.
It's on CBS All Access.
Well, somebody give me their password.
Somebody give it to him.
Somebody give me their password.
Y'all been talking about how fine it is for these 2 hours to change. Y'all can give him a password. Yeah. I'm just saying. Look at Dooley. Boo. Boo, Wendy Testerberger. Boo. Yeah. Chris has seen them all almost. See, look how I just did you, friend. Chris has seen them all almost. I gotta do you every time. I gotta get you there. Y'all, trust me, listen, the first time you came on, you had missed a couple. And you got caught up. You got caught up.
Yeah.
Look at this. After day, Chris on the blacklist. Make your see sis. Now you have homework to do for these next 2 weeks before we get to episode 4 review, friend. Right. Get 8 down. It's importante. It's importante. Jamar, 8 was iconic. Like
8 had.
Well, remember when I came?
8 was a very safe season, but it had so many memorable moments when you think back on it.
Derek versus Naomi, Derek versus Bob, Derek versus Derek. Yeah, you got a lot to catch.
Acid and Naomi,
Dragon Girls and the bitch. You got a lot to catch up on. Robbie Turner breaking the stage light while in roller skates. You got a lot to catch up on.
Baby, remember when I came off the stage?
Time?
Huh?
When I came on last time, I didn't see season 5.
Yeah, we all looked at you crazy.
Oh, right. Baby.
They got you in that comment section.
Season 5 is necessary.
Right.
It's
necessary.
Now that you've seen it, you're like, references. Oh, this is where all that comes from. Like, oh, all of that came from there.
All of that. A lot of shit.
So I watched season 5 twice.
8 is the same way. There are a lot of moments that relate to every season after 8 that always apply. Like, gotta watch it. But yeah, me and Jamar said the robot look from Bob. 9, which Chris has watched, I'm assuming.
Yes, that was a really good scene.
Sasha Velour.
Sasha Velour was the winner. What was our least favorite look? Mine was the Gaga look, to be honest with you. Because her face, like for that moment, it was just here and then and then I'm walking out in pants in a turtleneck. I was like, no, I'm good. Not living for the applause.
I just because I knew the reference, I didn't mind that one too much. I'm gonna say the top 4 performance look when she had that little black Betty Boop type wig on when she crawled from behind the stage.
Oh yeah, and gave us New York, New York. New York.
that's fine. That was my least favorite one. I was like, this just looks weird. She's like,
oh man, that was funny. That lay down. Chris, what about you? What do you think of?
I didn't really care for the last look with the pink and the crown.
Pink in the crown.
I didn't care for that. It was her last look.
Yeah, the one that looks just like her promo look. Yeah,
the best drag.
Yeah, I didn't really care for that one.
Yeah,
I like that one. It was. Remember how bad the lighting used to be on the main stage, where she almost looked invisible when she wore that.
I'm so glad they got that lighting changed, especially this season. I can see everything very clearly, but I hate the runway music this season. I hate it.
Bring back
my girls. Bring back my girls.
I didn't like. He's making a song out of everything. I was like, really? Bring back my girls and congratulations? Really?
Girl, boo!
And the album is called "You're a Winner, Babe."
Oh wow!
The song "You're a Winner, Baby." You're a winner. You're a winner, baby. It's like, oh my god. Quite honestly, I never cared for most of Sasha's looks. And True T, honestly, let's be really real here. A lot of us didn't. We got to the finale though, and that changed. That finale changed her whole story.
I didn't think she was gonna win.
No one thought that Egbert was gonna win.
And normally she wouldn't have. If the seasons were as they were beforehand, she wouldn't have. She was a nice third place.
I can't.
Who knew? Who knew?
Don't bring back. No, don't know, Nick. Not jealous of my boogie. No, thank you.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
Don't be jealous.
When RuPaul used to have like the cast as featured on his album of the year, though.
Because you say that you are not, but you always say you look it. Oh no. I see you watching. I see you 911.
Oh my god.
I already have my Aquaria look.
Oh, I have 3, but she also had some really amazing ones too. So season 10, Aquaria, worst look.
The Bo Peep look. I didn't like that one.
Oh, damn, you made me change my answer. I was going to say entrance. Bitch, that Bo Peep look was horrible. Yes.
I was going to say the entrance.
Hated it.
That was better than the Bo Peep look, yeah. That's when she had like the eyes under here and shit or something like
that. Some type of piece.
And it was like very flat chested. It was very that.
I forgot about that.
Very bird chest. Flying anyway.
Her entrance is a close second.
Yeah. Yeah, the entrance was what I was like, the Kingsley makeover. Oh, that part. I forgot.
Baby, I remember that review.
Bitch, I dragged her for that one.
We was like, there's no excuse to not put Aquaria in the bottom. There was no excuse.
For bringing
who went home that
back
week?
To Earth? No, because Kingsley was like E.T. in drag, straight up. When Drew Barrymore got that alien in drag for the first time in that movie, that was Kingsley for the Aquaria first time putting her in drag. I thought that bitch was ouch the entire time she was on the runway. Ouch. I felt bad for Kingsley. I did. It was nice to see that.
It was bad. It was horrid. I was like, she should have been in the motherfucking bottom. You remember who went home that week?
I don't know.
Aquaria season. It was a makeover challenge, so that means Cameron Michaels had to be in the bottom. I think Miss Cracker went home. No, that was the next episode.
I don't know.
Monet. It was Monet. That's right.
It was Monet.
Monet had Patty come there, and Patty couldn't help her because that's her white friend, but not sister. Okay, you know what I'm saying? I love how they're like, "There's no family resemblance," and I'm like, "Really, bitch? Really, bitch? Yeah, there ain't no family resemblance. This one over here is giving Irish McSundays, and baby over here is giving you the B train. I don't know what you want to talk about. Like, I didn't understand that. Like, duh, there's no family resemblance. Same thing with Aquaria and Kingsley. They ain't related.
There's nothing. There's absolutely nothing in common.
I can tell that's your first cousin. What? Never. Like, stop it. Mike, I have to give you some line here. Cameron Michaels is proof that track record don't always matter. Should have gone home based on the unwritten rules. Girl, Cameron was there for a while.
Oh, wow.
Baby, I thought Miss Cracker was going to send her home, to be honest.
I mean, you could put Eureka in that category because honestly, Cameron won that lip sync against you.
Sure did, and you can fight your mama because I tell people that was not a double save.
Swing and don't.
Eureka did pee. No, not to take away from Eureka because she did pee. But
what'd you say, Chris?
It was a good lip sync though, but definitely like if I had to choose, gun to my head, it would be Cameron.
Oh yeah, baby.
But he was everywhere. Like,
Cameron was cutting up and Miss Eureka was walking around the back of the stage. She do one split and it's like, all right, give me a second. Hold on. Let me get up. And now I got to walk did you see it? You could see her in the background. Watch that lip sync again. Eureka walks all the way around the back of the stage. Cameron's still cutting up and then comes forward, spins and splits.
And scoops.
You have got to stop.
Was that the first time Cameron lip synced that season? I think it was.
No, that was like
that was the second time.
Why did I feel like, oh damn, she really? I feel like that would have been the first time.
Eureka didn't know the damn words. You caught that thunder when she was walking back and stopped using her mouth while the lyrics were still going. I saw it. I was like, girl, are we really about to do this? Like, we're really about to do this today?
But yeah.
Oh, the Miss Cracker versus Cameron lip sync. Good one, Nick. Why didn't they give that lip sync to Miss Cracker though? With, Cameron having like 3 already. Was it like 3 lip syncs already?
That was her 4th?
Yeah, that was her 4th. And then she made it to
time in the bottom.
Didn't she?
Ooh. Remember when Miss Cracker tried to split, but her padding fucked her up? All right, we'll be quiet.
When you bounce back up.
Right. When you see them not fully split, it's not because they can't, because Cracker can split, but those pads, when she tried to like spread them all out, just sat real Dax exclamation point box on top. So it was like, you're not going to be able to move, and your tuck might fall out too. So there you go. Mark, which time?
I think we already chose season
11
already.
Heard this shit.
The Dino one?
That shit.
I actually was not a fan of it was the ball episode, and it was the voodoo doll thing. That was my least favorite. And I was sad because I
think I liked that one too.
Yeah, I was mad because I thought she was going to do something more with it, but then
did she have like a button eye?
It was a button eye, and then she
I love that one.
She like spit out the buttons, but she was like, I was going for high fashion. I was like, didn't see it. Didn't see it. I like the T-Rex. Don't be mad. That shit was funny. I'll if it's funny, I'll let shit go. Like, honestly, that's my thing. If it's funny, I'm gonna let it go. But yeah, Jan did it better. Definitely when she did her voodoo doll look. That was amazing. Like,
I don't remember it.
And she still didn't win.
Wait, she had the
bow,
big bow.
I remember. Okay, now I remember.
Yeah. A little voodoo doll. Mm-hmm.
Jan needs to go back for All Stars.
Have I seen Jan's looks at least this year? Like, she's been posting some makeup shit. I'm like, wait a minute, bitch.
Yeah, isn't it fun when girls start to post stuff like a lot? Ooh. All right. Y'all are going to start to notice these patterns soon. You're going to start noticing these queens and what they're doing and why they're doing it so much. She's not bored. Okay.
She's campaigning to get on the show.
Campaigning, getting people ready and excited to think things, stuff happens.
I know Jada Essence Hall hardly had any bad looks, but I didn't like the pink with the cape. That was my least favorite.
Oh, Jimmy Neutron look. With the ice cream scoop hair, and she had the pink superhero look.
Yes, I think that was it.
It was the capes one, Jamar. Capes.
I'm trying to remember I don't remember that.
It was capes. It was pink.
I think I remember the wig before the rest of the outfit.
And that's just me nitpicking.
I was going to say her entrance look.
That's a close second.
I would say the entrance look.
Oh,
the Michelle look. Yeah.
Well, that was Michelle's.
I mean, that's Michelle's aesthetic, though.
Yeah.
So that's more so Michelle's
problem.
problem.
I forgot about that.
Girl, it looked like the pants were too tight. So when she was walking, they were separating from each other. Like, you won't get this close. No, you won't get this close. No, you won't get this close.
I remember. And
like, if there was a microphone on her clothes, you could hear that.
Her and Jackie's, I remember hating.
What was Jada's bows look? I like the purple run.
It was the didn't she have like a white or like a
bows
pink like dress? I want to say she was carrying like a doll or something. It was something sickening for what I remember. I remember it was something sickening.
Hey, Monica, thanks for the donate. This Sunday Live has been one for the books. Thank y'all. Literally, this has been one for the books, honestly. We're on the 3-hour marker here, girl. And there's still 200 something in here, and we had 300 tops. I appreciate y'all for joining us. This will be a Sunday treat. I know Dooley Does Food is probably going to join us next week because he's got a lot to say. I know my friend does. And if I can get either Chris back or Jamar back, if they're ever feeling fancy, fine. But don't expect this to be 3 hours again, y'all. I was trying to keep it on a 2-hour cap. It really was supposed to be an hour 30 with a 2-hour cap, but then we just started to get in. And it was like, I can't stop it now. This is too good of a flow. But we thank you for being here. Absolutely. And hey, if you'd like to donate to the channel for your hostess here, keeping this live for damn near 3 hours, it's Cash App $ Matty Rants, Venmo Matty-Rants, and PayPal.me/MattyRants. I was attacked earlier, but I feel fine now. Okay.
We got 6 more people.
Do we?
Yeah.
I thought we were just doing season 13.
Oh, no, we have All-Stars.
We have All-Stars.
Oh, goodness.
Wait, we haven't gotten to season 13 yet because we don't know who's going to win.
I mean, not season 13, but yeah, 12.
I would say, what's your least favorite entrance look from 13? Just for giggles. Entrance look. Entrance.
Oh.
Entrance. Entrance.
It would, no, well, it would have to,
entrance.
It would definitely
Lala
be.
Ree.
Who?
Lala Ree.
Oh, what you say? What you say?
Yeah, Lala Ree too. Actually, I was gonna say. Well, I know Kimura had like a Bob Mackie dress, but the shit just looked really plain Jane. That's all. But yeah, Lala Ree.
My 3. I give Joey J because I've seen it. I have seen it. It was like, okay. Lala Ree, oh, what you say, what should not Beyonce. All right. And then the third one, I kind of like Utica's like conflicting patterns. If I were just to go off of anything, Tina Burner's colors are fucking awful. So there we go with that. I hate those colors, man. I like red, but not with orange and yellow.
But I mean, the entrance look was probably the better of those color scheme looks.
I would say Elliot with 2 T's.
I mean, it was simple, but it was.
I could see someone wearing Elliot's though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for like a meet and greet,
tipping around the club look, not a performing look.
Yeah.
I'm just hosting a Thursday night gig. Bingo, everybody, like that. But you know. Oh, yeah, look at this. That wig sliding did it for me with Utica. Child, when I tell you no one was a kind friend to say, bitch, pull that shit forward, please.
Look, they were like, we need to eliminate her in the competition. Let her look crazy.
They probably were like, let's keep Utica because if she's going to have these wig problems, I think Miss Elliott will be fine. So let's send the competition home. They may have done it that way. Hey,
I mean, they really had no idea what Elliot had going on because they was like, "Oh, you're a dancer now."
They looked at them pants and that jacket is that. Oh no, bitch. Actually, I think the name is what did it for because Elliot's drag name is actually Elliot Puckett, like that. So the 2 T's was a change up.
Oh,
yeah, it's Elliot Puckett, and they were like, "Nah, we're gonna do Elliot with 2 T's." Like how Brita Filter was just Brita. Jan Sport is just Jan. They made them like, you're gonna have to change something up. It's like, oh, okay.
They tried to change Heidi's on the show, but it didn't work.
Really, they did.
Stuck to it.
RuPaul was over it. She was like, girl, I fucking hate your name. Heidi in closet. Pew, pew, pew. How dare you? Who got her on the show over this name? You know what? I like you, though. I'm going to
change to Heidi Aphrodite.
Heidi Hydrates was the other one. Heidi Hydrates was better, Ru?
What if Heidi Hydrates was like Brita Filters dragged off?
Oh, I can't. Ru don't even remember these girls' names to begin with that part. Girl, she only look, she had Latrice and Raven with her on Family Feud. If y'all ever saw the episode when Drag Race people got to go on there. My friend Steven Conrad was on there for another show that was on ABC Family, and they were facing off against each other. But Raven knows Ru. They've worked together. She's on her face, and Latrice gives me cousin vibes from RuPaul. So it's like, girl, even if you wasn't gonna win, I'm gonna see you over there at the crawfish boil, okay? When Ru reminds herself who she is without all the fracking. Okay. Oh, excuse me.
Oh, Heidi Ho.
Jamar's looking up the names. There you go.
No, somebody posted it in the comments.
Heidi Ho. Oh Lord. Heidi Aphrodite was actually good. I like that one.
Yeah, I like that one too.
Because I can hear it now. Up next, Heidi Aphrodite. You hear how RuPaul does Simone? Up next, Simone. That's the part for me that I think is important with the names on the show, because you want RuPaul to feel it. Like, ooh, I'm going to find a way to say this name. Nina Bonina Brown.
Nina has the best ones.
She changed that name up every
Nina
time.
and Ivy Winters.
Ivy Winters.
Nina,
Bonina, Cursor, Brown.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Nina, what do we say? Ivy Winters.
Oh, he did Milan. She did Milan.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Kennedy Davenport was also the other one.
Just like Kennedy Davenport.
LaGuardia.
Kennedy.
Yeah, Kennedy. Because for Kennedy Airport, right. And she did the same thing with Milan, too.
Yeah.
Jiggly had always, when they talk, may I call you Jiggly? Yes, you may, mama. All that. Oh, yeah, Bob the Drag Queen. That was the other one, too. Bob the Drag Queen. That's why I wanted to do piece of cake when I got the show, because I could hear RuPaul going, let's have a slice of piece of cake. Every time I come on the stage. I'll take a piece of cake. I can hear it now. I can just hear it now. But yeah, that was my whole purpose for that name too. I want RuPaul to say something crazy when she hears that. Like,
you're gonna be infamous if RuPaul likes you in any sort of way. Just like how Crystal Method didn't win, but we know her for her mullet because RuPaul.
And now Vanessa got Miss Vanjie whenever she came back up on the stage. It was
like RuPaul got on stage and did your exit.
Mariah, Paris, Balenciaga. Oh yeah. Oh my goodness. Okay.
I bet you did the same thing for Raven too.
Right? I don't know. Not that these people forgot I was doing a live today and now they're vacuuming. I have to drag somebody.
I'm about to say, is that what that is? It's like a high pitch.
I will be dragging somebody later. Trust and believe. Oh yes.
I thought that was like, it sounded like there was a fire going on down the street.
It sure does, doesn't it? Y'all bring up All Stars. Let me handle something real quick here.
Oh dear God. So, do you remember Chad Michaels?
Oh goodness. I gotta go back and look because I'm just like,
just to be safe, and because I don't remember most of the looks, and the ones I do remember aren't bad, her promo in the gold.
Okay. All right. Yeah, this has gone on longer than usual, so that's why everybody here was like, well, we figured you were done by this time because it's normally an hour to 2 hours of me filming. So where are we at with All Stars? Let's wrap this up.
Yeah,
I said Chad's entrance. Well, not the Chad's promo look.
Chad playing basketball.
Yeah.
Fair.
Ew.
Oh, we said what Alaska's was.
Yeah.
We did.
Trixie.
3 would be Trixie.
The half and half.
Yeah. Wait, that was 7. That's 7.
Mm-hmm.
Trixie
does
didn't win.
this have to just be in their All-Star season?
Yeah.
Oh.
The rollerblading outfit.
The entrance.
Because I was actually impressed with her for most of the season.
I didn't like a lot of her look.
No. Well, does this count?
Those bows.
The can.
Oh yeah, that Bose look was out. It was yeah. So.
The can.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
No, actually, RuPaul for Snatch Game would be the worst. Yep.
Oh. Well, the performance was bad, but the look.
Yes. 4, we have 2 people to talk about. And luckily for one of them, we're not talking about their season, 10. Trinity and Monet. Trinity did not really miss at all most of the season.
Yeah, she killed it.
I would say my least favorite was that tacky dress she wore when she beat Monique in the lip sync for the Mariah Carey song. In the second,
yes,
the lip sync outfit she had against Latrice.
I would
definitely that outfit she had against.
It was like that basketball rainbow sherbet. Yeah, very.
I'll just say the outfit that she did her talent in the first episode.
Yes.
With the tucking tutorial.
Yes. Now Monet. There's a couple leotards.
Mostly leotards and pussycat wigs. I really don't know.
Mine is one that everybody liked, but I really didn't care for. It was the Rihanna motorcycle-esque number bit that she wore with the blue and the white with that one wig that went down. I didn't care for that look.
Oh, I know. This beige and like...
Oh, the pink cat. Oh, the pink cat. Everyone remember when she did the cat?
Oh, yeah. I do remember that. But I was actually, now that I think about it, her entrance look. This was just a sheer black.
That cat was ugly too.
Baby Monique read her and was like, girl, this is All Stars. And she walked in another fucking bodysuit. Like another one. her wig was right and that makeup was too, but
the rest of the costume was a girl, no.
A chop. And 5, which would be Shea Coulee.
I mean, I didn't like that. It was near the end. It was one I did not like. Let me see. It's gonna bother me.
Was it the jean one? Or I'm trying to think what she wore towards the end here.
That were actually bad. That'd be considered bad because.
Oh, the freak out look was mine too, Isaac. The freak out one. Yep, that was mine when she was supposed to have like something freaky that she was supposed to wear. Yeah, that one was like, Like, yeah.
That wasn't the one, but that she looked like a damn insect, was it?
I didn't like that.
Not the insect cocoon thing. I was okay with it. But the one that, thanks, Linda. But the one I'm like, nah, sis, is that freak out look. That shit was, monster freak look. If y'all need the Club Kid, there we go. It was Club Kid, monster freak out look. Yeah, that one was like,
I have to look that one up. I don't remember it.
It didn't push the envelope. That's what we'll see.
I actually didn't like the Metamorphosis one. Now that I think about it, it just looked so haphazard, and then the gray wig with all that neon.
Oh, the gray wig! I forgot about. I don't think I liked her. I mean, oddly enough, it's random, but her clapback look from the final four performance or final top three or whatever, with the green hair and like the, I guess like
Oh,
black.
clap back, cause you wanna do, clap back. Cause Miss Cracker was all about clap back. Spinning like girl, you were in a like 1950s dress, clap back. Like, get up. I'm sorry. I couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Jujubee looks like these are the moves. Hold on. Like, it was a lot. Yeah. So, okay, y'all, listen. I got to go. Okay.
Yeah, I do too. I got to catch Trader Joe's open.
Oh, come on, Trader Joe's. Everyone likes their fried macaroni and cheese. Me, okay. Hey, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for tuning in. We've had 3+ hours of a straight up live. I told y'all we were going to be doing something like this. Next week will not be this long. I'm just going to tell you. But we'll be talking about the previous week's episode. It'll be a live discussion. Your comments count, and we will be putting them up. Please make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to both of their channels. That's Jamar84 on YouTube. That's CDiggy1 on YouTube. Catch also CDiggy1 with Alexander Rogers. Hey, friend, on Pop Roast and the Allegedly Show. There's a lot of stuff going on here between us three. You're going to see some more people up in here as well. Some people from Drag Race may show up, and other folks that I got to introduce y'all to as well. So get ready, because here we come. Thank y'all for being here. Final words from Jamar, first thing Chris.
I said what I said about Miss Cracker. Yeah.
I'm glad you stayed true to that. I don't have nothing to say. Yeah, follow me on Twitter and Instagram, CDI GGI1. Yeah, that's it.
Love it. Love it, man. 25 letters on my dresser. Yes. Okay, sorry. Jamar still don't know that song. Shame. 25 lighters, Jamar. Do yourself a favor. Get in that Houston, okay?
Oh, God.
All right, everybody. Thanks again for tuning in. I appreciate both Jamar and Chris for being here. I have overstayed my welcome because I'm like, YouTube, like, get off of here, bitch. Remember, you can donate to the channel. Send your boys some love. Again, we'll do this every Sunday. Cash App, $MattyRants, Venmo, MattyRants, and PayPal.me/MattyRants. Hugs and kisses, our best love and wishes. We'll see you next time. Bye, everybody. I'm gonna hit the music right now. Listen. Yeah.